World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Tricky Panda 65 donated $5 through Super Chat.
Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
You know, you can't help but wonder, fake Battlefield fans, how does it feel to be a part of that losers club. I mean, it really must be so incredibly sad. It must be so incredibly sad. Battlefield 2042, impressively huge, 5 out of 5. Nothing matches 2042's scale and quality. 4 out of 5, spectacular. 90 out of 100, one of my favorite games in the series. 4.5 out of 5. So you tell me this, fake Battlefield fans, what went so unequivocally wrong? What went so unequivocally wrong? She certainly doesn't love, and I'll tell you this, folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg here. You know, it's so funny how people are just totally fake on this platform. Totally fake people on this platform. Not myself, I'm real. And that's why I don't get any views. That's why no one's in here. They can't accept the truth. They can't accept the reality. So they go elsewhere. But all of the fake idiots on this platform can kiss my ass or bow down to me because I am a prophet. And we predicted Battlefield being a terrible game. But it's actually not a terrible game. Yeah, that's right. It's not a terrible game. So we were wrong about Battlefield 2042, and so was the rest of the internet. It's really so sad. They don't want to wake up and smell that coffee. They don't have their thinking cap on. And I'll tell you what, if this channel keeps dying the way that it's dying, we will stop doing these shows. Okay? Because I'm not coming out here in 30-degree weather, okay? 0 degrees Celsius. And doing these fucking shows. Now, luckily, today's a good day in terms of weather. But when it gets cold out here, there's literally no time for bullshit, okay? So you guys are going to have to get people in here. I don't care about your opinion or what you feel about this show. I care about you getting new people in here. And I know the internet's a small place, according to some people around here. But I know better than that bullshit. It's a very big place, and you can damn well get people in here if you really wanted to try. There's many outlets to go to. I'm not going to tell you where to go. But you can help a brother out, throw a dog a fucking bone. It is over. The fake Battlefield fans have once again exposed themselves. Impressively huge, 5 out of 5. You're telling me that all 8 of these outlets are wrong? You're telling me that all of these outlets are wrong. You're telling me that EGM is wrong. You're telling me that Connected is wrong. You're telling me that Tech Radar is wrong. You're telling me that Digital Trends is wrong. You're telling me that Games Radar Plus is wrong. You're telling me that Digital Trends is wrong. You know, I got a hot take and I'm going to pause this fucking music. I got a hot take and I'm going to pause this music. Let me make sure we can get this on the screen here. Okay? Are you guys ready or you guys aren't ready? Are you guys ready? You guys aren't ready. Okay. You guys aren't ready. We'll continue the music then. If you guys are ready, we'll pull the curtain back, but you guys aren't ready. So let me know when you're ready. You know, I have a hard time to believe that gaming is alive when no one cares about any game in here. Everyone has a problem, to say the least. And it's not me. But nonetheless, we're going to pull the curtain back, folks, okay? We got a lot to discuss here today, okay, about this Battlefield situation. So we're out here 3 weeks later. We can't play it today because the game's like 700 gigs, so didn't have time to download it. But, at the end of the day, what I'm seeing right now on the internet, and I know someone's going to interrupt now, but what I see right now on the internet is people regurgitating what I said since June, and I'm not happy about that because it shows they're fake. All of the talking points that are being made right now are literally talking points that we made back in June, but no one cared. I mean, literally. People are complaining there's no campaign, there's only 7 maps at launch. All of it. All of it. And it's funny because I remember some Battlefield fans actually calling in and defending this game. And they told me that Battlefield Portal was the answer to only 7 maps in the game. They told me that Battlefield Portal was revolutionary and that you can go in and make any game that you want to make. That's what they told me. And they said Battlefield didn't need a campaign because Battlefield was never about the campaign. Now that's a talking point. No, Battlefield needed a campaign. But they didn't agree back in June. So all of these gamers need to take their consoles and take their PC rig and literally throw it in the trash. Okay? They're just fake. They're riding the bandwagon. They're riding the bandwagon. That's all it is.
Lemony Snicket donated
That's all it is.
£1.79.
They're riding the bandwagon, and it's so incredibly sad.
Tonight.
I don't know what you just said, but we appreciate it. They're riding the bandwagon, and it's really so incredibly sad. All of these outlets are apparently wrong. Oh, they're just shilling. You cannot like Battlefield. I mean, you literally cannot like It's like Grand Theft Auto. You can't like Grand Theft Auto. You can't like Battlefield. You can't like Grand Theft Auto. You're supposed to love Halo. You have to follow the hive mind-like mentality. Here's the hot take. Here's the hot take. And I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna draw this out. I'm not just gonna say it because no one's listening to begin with. It's a problem with the show because I don't look sexy or attractive. I'm not attractive. That's why I don't have a girlfriend. But regardless, whether or not we continue to move the wheels, but we have a hot take on Battlefield. And it's a very hot take. I've never seen this take before. But, based off of the blowback that Battlefield 2042 got 3 weeks later, we're 3 weeks later from launch, and people are still bitching about it because they want attention, because Daddy didn't give them enough when they were kids. What they're doing essentially is they're regurgitating my points, okay? So, and I was chastised, I was vilified for going up against this game. They told me to touch grass, eat grass, neck, kick the chair, all that stuff. And they were saying, Michael, you didn't play the game. How can you have an opinion on it? I mean, it was obvious that this was going to be a launch disaster. But here's the hot take, okay? Here's the hot take. Battlefield has never been good. There has not been one single Battlefield game that was actually worthwhile. They've all been shit. From beginning to end, since the inception of the franchise to now, they've all been shit. There's the hot take. And I'm right. I'm pretty fucking accurate because when Battlefield 5 came out, I went back to the archive machine and I pulled up the Metacritic. Same exact story as this. Oh, EA and DICE, what did they do? They ruined Battlefield. Battlefield 5 is trash. It's garbage. It's shit. It's the same talking points every single time a new Battlefield comes out. The same talking points every single time a Battlefield comes out. The same talking points from the hive mind, mob-like mentality every single time a Battlefield comes out. That is what they do. They don't have an opinion. No one has a real take. No one has a perspective because they don't put time into this. They don't put time into this. I just heard, and I don't know if this is true, but someone on Twitter, they did the research and they looked up Angry Joe's gamer tag, and he spent 15 minutes in the game or something crazy like that. Now, he might have different accounts, but, I'm not saying he didn't play the game. I'm not saying he did play the game. All I'm saying is that was what was found on Twitter, okay? You can do the research and look it up for yourself. But at the end of the day...
Tricky Panda 65 donated $2 through Super Chat. BF1 is the best Battlefield.
No, they're all terrible. Battlefield was always a niche franchise. Battlefield was never really that mega popular. It was popular, sure, but it wasn't a mega popular franchise. No one is going to play a Battlefield game. They all play the fucking same. Anyone saying that this game isn't a Battlefield game is literally a stupid idiot. Like, they're 15 years old in their parents' basement, and they just want to get attention on the internet. That's all it is. So they go on the Reddit, and they, congregate, and then they disingenuously take old gameplay from a live service game, by the way. They take old, that's the problem with me with the Angry Joe review. He reviewed this game, and he was talking about it in basically past tense. He was showing old footage that was found on the Reddit day one, basically, and representing that as what's out now. Now, that would be fine if this weren't a live service game, but this is a live service game. You have to get online to play this game, and you have to download the updates to play this game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's a service. It's a subscription. There's no game here. I mean, there's a game, but you basically subscribe to this idea that, it's sort of a, I don't know how to explain it in a way that makes sense, but it's sort of a state of mind. You subscribe to the Battlefield consciousness, and you're going to be following this journey throughout. That's what this is. There's no fucking, day one game here. I mean, I literally said that in a video, and I had text on the screen because I remember editing that video. I said, essentially, that this game isn't going to be ready day one, and something to that extent, I can't remember exactly, because we talked about this game until we were sick and blue in the face, and no one gave us any time of day, okay? So this whole idea that Battlefield is now trash, I don't see it. Am I saying it's worth $60, $70? I don't know. It really depends on your mood. I mean, people don't understand, Battlefield was never good. That's the answer to this problem, this conundrum out here. Battlefield was never good. There's never been a good Battlefield game. All the campaigns were shit. They're all buggy and broken, terrible launches, all of them. I played them all, and they're not great. None of them have ever been fun. I mean, actually, this one's been the most fun, to be frank, because it is less Battlefield, I guess, if you want to get anal about things. But I'll tell you what, the Battlefield community is absolute shit. The Battlefield community can kiss my fucking white ass, because, and it's, believe me, you think the suntan right here is where it cuts off, so, looking like a ghost. But I'll tell you this. The community for Battlefield is absolutely the worst, okay? And I've dealt with some communities over here over the course of the duration that we've been doing this. But the community for Battlefield is just not great people. Not great people in the community. They alienate people that like something that they don't agree with. They chastise and vilify someone if you're new to the franchise, if you're a noob. And it's just... It's not a, I don't even want to play the game because of the fucking community. So, well, luckily there's bots in this game, so you don't have to play with anyone. So, let's go ahead and reiterate this. Let's get that music back up here. This is the reality right here on the website, okay? Deal with it. Battlefield has never been good. In fact, this is the only attempt to make Battlefield great. That's the reality. That's the kick in the face right there, you motherfuckers. 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 90 out of 100, 4.5 out of 5. Spectacular, impressively huge. It is over. It must certainly suck to be a part of that fucking losers club, I'll tell you that. Let's go ahead and pull up this Angry Joe review, because I don't agree with reviewing a live service game when it came out day one. Cyberpunk, I can review the day one version because it's not a live service game. That's what I bought. That's what they sold me. Cyberpunk isn't a live service game, although basically it is in disguise, because if you don't update the game, you're fucked. Okay? That's the reality of the situation. This is a live service game. You cannot choose to not update this game. You cannot review. It's slander. It's literally fucking slander. And if I were EA, I would say, hey, Joe, you know what? Maybe reconsider reviewing the latest version. Because it's funny how Angry Joe put out a review just before the big patch for this game. Convenient timing. Didn't want to, because it's all about the narrative. It's all about the narrative. What Reddit says is what makes you money. What Reddit says is what makes you money. That is the entire problem with the gaming culture and the gaming scene in this fucking predicament here.
Ryan, BV's fan forever, Cinematics donated $2 through Super Chat. Live service is not video game, to me.
Too bad.
It's over.
Too bad. I came out here in fucking June and I said, this is bullshit. $70 for 7 maps, a live service game, always online, no campaign. I made all these fucking points. The same exact points that all these fucking dumbasses are making right now. And they're getting money off of it. They're making money off of this shit, okay? They're driving around that Tesla, okay? I ain't driving around no fucking Tesla. But I did the exact same thing that these clowns and these losers are doing. Okay? But they want to be the prophet. They want to be like, oh yeah, well, we're telling the truth. We're just regurgitating what Reddit said. And Reddit's taking what Michael said 7 months ago.
Lemony Snicket donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Angry Joe living rent-free in Maggle's head.
No, I just think objectively it is disingenuous to review a live service game based off of what you played. It's always evolving. It's an always online game. It's a subscription service essentially in disguise. I don't know how you can't see that. I mean, I guess you can say, okay, this is when I played it. This was my review based off of, but it's not indicative of what the product is today. They have improved things. And to sit there and say they haven't, well, that means you're a Redditor. And you go on the front page of Reddit and you have no life. You know, it's the same thing with the Grand Theft Auto thing. They improved the damn thing massively. They have fixed a lot of things, okay? Now, I'm not saying it's perfect, but they have gone in there and they have done a lot of stuff. Now, with the Grand Theft Auto game, the Trilogy Definitive Edition, you could have went in there and you could have said, okay, this is when I played it, this is when it came out, and since I don't have to be connected to the internet to play it, this is my review based off of when I played the game. But it is not 100% fair to review a game based off of the fact that it's a live service game. I don't think that's fair. Now, had Angry Joe waited until the patch came out? And it's not just Angry Joe. We're not singling – I'm a fan of Angry Joe. I like Angry Joe. He tells it like it is for the most part. But I do think the way he approached this I think he's kind of milking the situation. He's kind of exacerbating the situation because had he waited for that brand new update that just came out literally yesterday and then reviewed the game and incorporated that into the review, then I would have took it a little bit more seriously. But I can't take it seriously when you're just going to dismiss what you want to dismiss because it doesn't fit the narrative. See, that's the problem. You cannot approach this shit with this like agenda like, oh, we want it to suck, we want it to hate. Let's congregate what we found on Reddit. You know, let's take what we found on Reddit. Let's throw this into No one is saying this is a perfect game. But I don't think anyone played it. Is the problem. I don't think anyone played the game. They played it for 5 minutes, they turned it off, and they went on Reddit, and then they just came to this conclusion that it was shit. I mean, that's literally what happened. That is literally what happened.
Bloodline 271 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Who buys any EA games at all?
Well, no one in here, no one in this little weird fucking echo chamber buys anything. They don't play video games. I've been stuck with an audience that just doesn't really resonate, click with anything that we do or say out here. And it doesn't matter what game we're talking about. But that's just the way the cookie fucking crumbles. I can't pick the cards that were handed off to World Class. You know, that's not my choosing. So what you guys saying here isn't really, you know, I don't know how to put it. But no one plays video games in here. They quite clearly don't. And I don't think anyone really played Battlefield. I think they played it for a little bit. They said it was trash based off of nothing.
Kenster donated $5 through Super Chat. Live service games should never be reviewed. Maybe periodically give opinion or mini reviews throughout the life cycle of the game. That's just me.
Or you can do basically, okay, this is a launch impressions review. This is the day one patch review or something like that. I mean, if you wanted to take it seriously, that's how you kind of do it. Because it's not necessarily fair to take the day one experience of this, which was definitely more rough than it is now. Although I didn't have too many problems with it. But then again, I'm playing on console, so I guess I'm lucky. No one played it on console either, by the way. You guys, everyone plays on PC. It's just PC, 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 PC. PC, 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 PC. PC, 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 PC. You just love the personal fucking computer. You just love IBM. You know? You love the fucking personal computer. Just take the personal computer to your grandma's house and see how fucking much you'll love it then. Because you got to haul that damn thing around that weighs 40 fucking pounds. And, you know, she going to get the electricity bill. And that shit going to be a fucking whopping high. You know, it's going to be fucking high. And she ain't going to like that. And then she's going to call you and say, hey, why the electricity bill so high? And you're going to have to explain that my 3090 draws fucking 200 watts because we're still living in 1970 with this dumb technology. So PC gaming is trash. You know that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm sorry that you guys had terrible optimizations on PC. You should have played on console because, you know, that's obviously the value. but you know, everything's a live service today anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Everything's a live PlayStation just announced that. Well, they didn't announce. It's a rumor. But they came out of the woodwork and they said that, what did they say? They're basically going to emulate Game Pass. So basically they're going to rebrand PlayStation Now. So everything's a live service today. I mean, even single-player games need fucking roadmaps. You know, look at Cyberpunk. 1 year later, here we are basically. And, well, we're going to talk about that on the anniversary next Friday, I believe. So 1 week from today, you better get your fucking ass in here because we're going to be covering it all. And if you know, no one can show up, then, well, we're not going to have a great show. But you got to get them in here for next week because we got the 1 year anniversary of Cyberpunk. And there's a lot of people that don't know. And, you know, I mean, I wish we could tell the story in a way that made sense. But quite clearly, that's out of the cards. Yeah, you guys can have the opinion that PC is the best platform, but you're a privileged person. You're a privileged person. If you buy a PC that doesn't have the best that money can buy, it's not going to be ideal, okay? You know, there's a big drop-off in terms of what you're getting. You know, I'm not going to get technical with it, but say I'm a retard, say what you want, I don't care, okay? If you come from a place of privilege, then your opinion is kind of skewed because, for the reasons I mentioned.
Grizzle Shack donated $5 through Super Chat. Halo puts Battlefield and Call of Duty 6 feet under.
Yeah, well,
the
we're
only
going to
people playing Battlefield are the Snowy fanboys that have nothing else to play. Sad.
I don't think anyone's playing this anymore because they didn't give it a shot to begin with. I mean, you have to, dude, to play Battlefield, you literally have to have patience. That's why they're complaining that the maps are too big because, the maps, there's nothing to do in the maps. They're so big. Well, you just admitted that you have ADHD, basically. You know, you just get back on the TikTok and, you know, watch that video where it compares Battlefield 4, which is a scripted fucking destruction sequence of the tower skyscraper coming down, and then they compare it to the little tower in Battlefield 2040. So it's just a narrative. Everything is a narrative. Where's the objective reviews? Like, where, and, you know, look, I'm guilty of it too, like, you know, to a certain extent. But we try to look at the reality. In the best way possible, but can you find someone that doesn't have like their taste? You know, I mean, what happened to news? What happened to everything? Like, no one can objectively review these games. You bought a live service game. Did you really think it needed to be done day one? No, it's a live service. They didn't have to finish this day one, and they didn't. And I told you that back in June. So what's the surprise here? There's no surprise. It's fake outrage for money. That's all it is. It's fake outrage for money. Young Yaz are guilty of it too. Oh, they added Santa Claus. Okay. You guys are really bitching about Santa Claus skin being in Battlefield 2042. Funny, because you didn't have a problem with Tom Cruise being in Battlefield 5, did you? You know, this fake outrage culture is fucking trash. It really, like, if you have legitimate problems, and granted, a lot of players do. But what you're seeing is just poppycock. And if you don't know what that word is, maybe give it a Google. I don't understand. I mean, look, you know, we went into this and we said there's red flags. That's what we said. We said there's red flags. We said they're not showing gameplay for a reason, and they didn't show any gameplay. And you could argue maybe that. And I played the beta, and I thought it wasn't good. I played the beta, and it was not impressive. But I played the trial. There's fun. I mean, you know, what constitutes the warrant of price of admission? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I don't fucking know anymore. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything anymore. I wish I could give you solid answers. I wish I could give you solid opinions and takes. I wish I could do all of that for you guys, but I can't. Because I don't know anymore. I don't know anything. I'm a loser. I'm a retard. Shouldn't have been born. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that I've had some fun with Battlefield. Now, does that mean it's worth $60, $70? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't bought the game. I don't need to buy the game. But, I'm just tired of, the fake outrage culture. If there's reasons to be legitimate mad, then that's a different story. But I think some people are taking it to the next level by just getting mad over something stupid. You know, like if I got mad over the Santa thing, they'd be pissed at me because they'd say, "Oh, that's just cosmetics, Michael." You know, but when Angry Joe or Young Yeah or all these other fucking clowns, you know, when they come out of the woodwork and bitch about this, it's A-O-fucking-K because they're attractive. They are attractive human beings, okay? I am ugly. I am a fucking hick. I am a meth addict, right? That's what they say. So that's why they can't take this shit seriously over here. Like, I can't afford plastic surgery, guys. All right, let's open up the lines here. Let's see if we can get Mr. Negative on the line. I'm wondering where he's been. He's been silent. He's been gone as of late. We got to get his take because he hates everything. So maybe he'll flip the script like I did. You know, as far as they're not calling me a contrarian. That's how I know no one fucking cared. All right, we're going to open up the lines here. 818-284-4568. Get your ass on the line or don't. We'll figure this one out as we move the wheels, okay? Oh, for some reason, that didn't work here. Oh, for some reason, that didn't work here. I guess Control-Z and Control-V doesn't work anymore. All right, what we're going to do is do it the manual way then. Like the hurdles that I have to go through to even produce this show. You know, I mean, granted, right now, you know, I could take this layer off, but eventually, that's not going to be the reality. And we'll have the weather on the screen to give you context.
Lemony Snicket
All right,
donated
we're gonna take calls
818-284-4568.
818-284-4568.
Careful, Maggle. Now you're sounding like an incel.
Too bad. I don't care anymore. I don't care what you want to label me as because you're going to do it regardless. Okay. I'm a real person, but they you know, no one cares. So I should just go to Nashville and pick up an acoustic guitar and just maybe I'll get in that way. We're not answering that call. You know, we're going to answer this call, and if you got nothing to say, we're going to block you. This is it. Hello, you're on the air. She certainly doesn't love your block. Thank you for calling in. I'm tired of seeing your ass, and you need to get off my air. You're done. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, hello, Michael. What are you talking about being ugly? You are not ugly, man.
Batcake donated $10.34
Hello?
through Super Chat. PC gaming is trash. _Michael over : Michael Mackle : Michael world class : Michael.
Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate it. Backkick coming through. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, hello, Michael. You are not ugly. What are you talking about, dude?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what they.
I want to suck you off, honey.
Well, you're a fucking. You're a fucking weirdo. Because I'm straight. Hello, you're on the air. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, a little inappropriate. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael.
Oh.
So listen, hey, you know, you can call out Angry Joe all you fucking want, but at least he actually buys the game he fucking reviews. You don't.
I didn't need to buy it. I'm not retarded. There was a 10-hour trial. I did my research. I'm not a fucking dumbass. Why would I need to buy the game when I have the full game for 10 hours for free, you fucking loser? You stupid motherfucker.
That's not 10 hours does not make you completely fully experience the game.
That's not true. It's only got 7 maps. Oh, now you're fucking defending it. What are you talking
I'm
about?
not defending shit.
How the fuck does that?
You're saying you cannot review live service games. If it has a $60 stamp on it, you are allowed to review it. Period.
What? I did not say that. When did I bring up the $60 price tag? It's $70 on PS5.
70. That makes it even more fair. You were if it was a free game. Okay, if it's a free game, maybe.
What are you? What are you?
No.
Hold on, no. What are you asking? What are you saying? Because I'm lost. So you're gonna have to backtrack and just ask.
That you're not allowed to review live service games.
No, I'm saying Angry Joe, right before conveniently, and he knew this too. He's not dumb. Right before the day one, not the day one, but the fucking big patch that just came out yesterday that fixed a lot of the game. Obviously, it's still not, you know, I'm not going to explain it because the Battlefield fans are just weird. Okay, I'm sorry. They're just fucking weird people. But, you know, he conveniently puts out this like, hey, we're going to review Battlefield. This is my full review. It's an hour and 30-something minutes long, but we're going to talk about the obsolete version that you cannot play. Like, you cannot play the game that he showed. That version does not exist. That build has been erased. It has been replaced with the new build. So he's it's literally slander. Like it's fake. You can't play that. You can't play that broken, buggy version of the game. Now with Cyberpunk, it is fair to me to review the day one version of Cyberpunk because it is not a live service. It is not a mandatory thing to go on the internet. It doesn't say on the box that internet is required because you don't need internet. So therefore, it is fair to me to say, okay, this is my version of Cyberpunk. I can't afford internet, or whatever the case may be, because it's not a live service game. Battlefield is a live service game. In order to even get past the title screen, you got to connect to the internet and get online. So I just think it's disingenuous. And I love Angry Joe. I do. I love him. I think he's a great entertainer. He's a great performer. But I just think the way that he went about this is a tad disingenuous. And I think anyone could see that because now the credibility is coming into question when you're reviewing an obsolete version of the game that literally no one on this planet can play. There's literally no one on this single planet that can play this fucking game that he showed. That version is done. It's dead. They have fixed some of those things that he was talking about. So I don't know how. I mean, I guess he's reviewing his day one experience. I don't know, but I'm not sure that he made it that clear.
Well, to be fair, Angry Joe's reviews take a long time to make. He puts a lot of fucking time and effort to his reviews. So maybe. So
did Battlefield 24. You think they just threw this thing out? Like you guys have absolutely. It takes time for me to set this fucking shit up. I gotta do a.
Does it take you months to prep for that? No, the fuck it doesn't. He has to set up green screens. He has to set up recording, sketches, recording gameplay, streaming.
I mean, did you even watch the review? He was sitting in his chair the whole time. He was sitting in his chair the whole time, and then he cut to the front page of Reddit. That's the whole fucking review.
Still, that takes weeks and times for him, dude.
Okay, that doesn't mean it's a great review. There's plenty of movies that take 30 days to film, just to film, and they turn out to be trash. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Here, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know about the patch.
Okay, come on, dude. Whatever, dude. I'm done. I'm hanging up on you. bro. I'm hanging up on you, bro. If you guys, oh my God, I'm not even gonna discuss it. I'm not even gonna discuss. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up the review right now. We're gonna pull the review up right now. It's got 1.2 million views. Jesus, 1.3 million views. So we're going to get this on the screen here. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Michael?
Yeah, we're out here.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't bought the game yet, but I did play the beta on Xbox One. But, yeah, it was a little bit like the graphics wasn't that good. I don't know because it was the Xbox One version and the beta.
Well, yeah, that probably has something to do with it. I mean, I did watch it running on Xbox One, and what they don't want to tell you, it's like the Travis Scott thing. It's like, oh, let's ignore that Travis Scott actually did stop the show, because that's not the narrative they want to go with. I'm not going to get into that totally, but it's always a one-sided story. It's never just an objective viewpoint. It's always a narrative. It's always a narrative.
Yeah. Hey, I did bought the trilogy, and they actually updated. They put like the GTA 3 sounds on the
they did a lot of work, and I'm not seeing necessarily a lot of coverage on that because it doesn't bring in clicks. So that's just my problem with these. It's more so about the fucking culture behind this shit as opposed to the actual product. The actual product was fine with me, as a fake Battlefield fan, and they get really mad when I say that because you're not allowed to you're not allowed to even play this game. I'm a peasant, I shouldn't be playing Battlefield. I'm a fake fan. I don't know anything about Battlefield. That's what they tell. That's how the Battlefield fans treat you if you're new to the franchise. So make sure you play with bots because.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the game for I don't know when, but. When are you going to talk about Game of 2020 when Mafia Definitive Edition came out?
I'm done. I'm done. This motherfucker is bringing up the Mafia Definitive Edition. You guys are fucking weird, okay? Just absolutely fucking weirdos, okay? You're bringing up a game that I talked about in September, and it was like the worst performing series that we've done in a long time. Now, it's better than what we're at now because y'all got fucking bored of the show. I don't give a fuck, okay? Look, at the end of the day, we're not talking about Mafia Definitive Edition, okay? I'm fucking done with that shit. Quit bringing that fucking game up, okay? Please, for the love of God, stop bringing the fucking Mafia Definitive Edition up, okay? Why are you guys so hung up on that? What the fuck did I say? I don't understand why we're talking about the Mafia Definitive Edition fucking 2 years later nearly. I mean, you guys are getting crazy. Here, let's see if we can pull this up here in a way that makes sense. And we got losers continuing to call in. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, what up, Michael?
Yeah, we're out here.
Yo, these people are hooligans, yo.
Well, they're just clowns.
Yo, they're clown hooligans that were, like, hanging around in 2014. Remember that? The clown scare, these weird-ass people. That's who they are. That's all the Battlefield trolls. That's the San Andreas troll. Yo, games all come with bugs, right? But these people bitch and complain when something's too...
They're fake. It's just disingenuous. It's fake as fuck because they act surprised like, oh, Battlefield's a... Every Battlefield launch has been shit. Like, literally, I can prove that. I can go into the archive machine and bring up articles and bring up the Metacritic for Battlefield 5, and it was basically as low as this. Maybe not as low, but that's because everyone just jumps on the hate bandwagon culture, you know? It's just hate, hate, hate. We don't care. We don't play games. We don't, you know, I mean, look, I know the hardcore Battlefield fans have major problems, but that's not maybe, you know, too bad. You know, I mean, too bad. Sorry. You know, that's my take on that. You know, too bad, guys.
That fucking point, San Andreas came out with model upgrades. Was it perfect? Could people criticize the character models didn't have, like, enough work? Sure. But then the complaints like, oh, why is it not like the fucking original? Why is it like the fucking original? And it's like, what the fuck y'all want? They said it wasn't like this whole remake. It was a fucking remaster.
Yeah.
It should just be like, I don't know, appreciating...
Well, it's never good enough. See, that's the problem. That's why I would never get into game development these days, because you're going to get inevitably harassed if you don't really cater and pander with 100% fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just the way the cookie crumbles in 2021. This wasn't even a thing like 5 to 6 years ago. It wasn't that bad. You know, you've had a few people come out of the woodwork, but now it's just it's a culture in and of itself. Just hate on everything. You know, and that's not what we do over here. We're critical, and yeah, we hone in and focus on that, but no one cares and no one listens anyway, so why even explain things? I don't know. You know, the day we're taken seriously is the day that I will fucking climb the Mount Everest, and that's never going to happen, so we won't have to climb that ever.
Yeah, nah, but, yo, like, nah, Battlefield's alright. It's what the fuck they expect from the series now? You know what I'm saying? So far... You know, like, it's like Call of Duty. You like Call of Duty, you like it.
Right.
That's it. That's it. There's no, like, oh, whatever, this and that. No, if you like that, you like it. That's it, yo. If a Metal Gear comes out, it's kind of whack, yeah, whatever. I won't play it. That's it. I'm not sad. I don't care. Yo, these people are hooligans, yo. They gotta stop. It's over.
Yeah, it just gets old, you know. It's just half of it's fake, if not more.
And yo, you like I said, man, you already know the deal. We know what Cyberpunk was. Cyberpunk was using Keanu Reeves as a political shield, because Keanu Reeves sells tickets, man. We sell the tickets, not them. We sell the tickets. You know what I mean? And they don't like that.
Oh yeah, they get really upset.
They get upset, man, because what? They don't want World Class to show what World Class is about. You know, Witcher 3 was nice. I'm not gonna hate on Witcher 3. You know, that's a fucking awesome game. But when, you know, they fuck up, they fuck up. That's what it is, man. And people, you know, what they have to use the people to make money. They use the YouTubers, they use the fanatics, they use the crowds, and they use Keanu Reeves, yo, and he had nothing to do with it. He had nothing to do with it. He did his job.
Oh, yeah. He came in the studio for probably like maybe 4 days, if that, to do the lines. Like, that's it, you know? I mean, and everyone says, oh, we feel bad for Keanu. Dude, he doesn't even remember doing that shit. I guarantee it. Barely.
He treated it like Bison did what he did to Chun-Li's, like, father and some shit. It was just Tuesday from Keanu Reeves. He didn't give a fuck. And it became a meme, and he appreciated it, you know? What was that Xbox moment? He's breathtaking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's over.
It's over, Michael. These guys are retarded, you know? I'm sorry. I apologize, but...
No. This is a rated R show. We can go all out in here.
All right. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. You know, all the fans. Jesus loves you. All right.
Hell yeah,
Take
bro.
care,
We
man.
appreciate you. Hello, you're on the air. One of the best callers of the show we have today in 2021, late 2021. Hello, you're on the air.
What's going on, bud?
Well, I am.
You hear me all right?
No, yeah, I can, but I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know anything anymore.
Well, look.
Okay, I am clueless. I am stupid. I am retarded. I have, an expiration date. I'm like a watermelon. They don't last too long.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but listen, this game is dead.
Well, when
man.
you
I
cut a
don't know why you're
watermelon
so
open,
on
I mean,
about it.
it basically goes bad. You got to eat it pretty quick, or any fruit for that matter.
You do, yeah. It's
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's like milk. It goes bad quick. So.
But you're world class, though. This game is not world class, so therefore you shouldn't speak of it.
Well, now you're saying crazy shit because I don't know what that means. Maybe you should
I
say
mean,
that
this game
again.
is fucking dead, man. It came out and it's trash. We
I
all
mean,
know
no
it's
one cared.
trash.
No one
We've
even.
all
Oh, well, I
accepted
mean,
it.
I knew it was dead because look at the video. Look at the views on the videos for this game. They were never good. So.
Well, did you see what it's rated on? I'm sure you saw the Steam
Yeah, I don't
reviews,
care
right?
about that.
What
I'm not 15 years old. Okay. Some of you guys are
Dude,
15 years old. Some of
well,
you guys are
look,
young.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't care about Metacritic. I really don't. Okay. I know people use that as like
listen,
a
Steam
determinant.
reviews are pretty reliable here. If the Steam community's telling you it's dog shit, it's probably going to be dog shit.
Well, I disagree
we're not
because
talking about, like-
because they're saying Cyberpunk is much better now. So I don't know about that. But look. Here's the thing. Okay, the hardcore fanatics aren't happy with this game, and they have their reasons and they're valid. They're fair. But I think they misunderstood what maybe Battlefield was trying to do here with this iteration because they quite clearly weren't catering to the hardcore fans. I think catering to the hardcore fans is kind of the dumbest thing you can do. Like, that's the stupidest thing you can fucking do. Because
well, when you say
it
catering
alienates
to hardcore fans,
hardcore fans, fanatics, just people that want the old features back into this version, and maybe they're going to do that, whatever. But why would a massive company like EA cater to a minority crowd? Like the hardcore Battlefield fans, how many of them are there? Like, that doesn't make up the entire fan base, does it? You're telling me that people aren't going to play this game because it doesn't have like 40 more weapons that it should have? Like, do we really go into these games and say, like, do we get our magnifying glass out and start like looking at the screen real close and saying, oh, that pixel's not right there? Like, what are we doing? What do we do? Gamers do not do this in real life. They smoke weed,
let me ask
they
you this.
drink beer, and they play these games. They don't sit around and get into this like fucking gaming culture, internet fucking trash. Gamers play games. They don't go on the internet and get social about them. I don't know if you guys know that, but I've played games with real gamers, and they don't give a fuck about any of this shit. They're playing them to have fun, to relieve stress. They're not gonna go fucking jump on some. It's just it's an internet thing. That's all it is.
Well, let me ask you this: Do you really think it's if you had to give the game a score from 1 to 10, right, with 10 being evidently the best, what would you say it's sitting at right this
Well,
second?
I'm going to give you some context. I don't really,
All right.
I'm a fake Battlefield fan. Okay, you can consider a very casual Battlefield fan. So I don't have too much history with the Battlefield franchise. Now I have played, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1. A tad bit here and there, mainly for the campaign. So that really puts it into perspective. And they were always visually looking fantastic, and they sound really incredible. But this one, since the trial. Now, look, if the trial didn't come out, the 10-hour trial, I wouldn't have played this shit because I wouldn't have bought it. I played the beta, and I wasn't impressed with the beta. But for some reason, I played the 10-hour trial. And, I found myself having some fun. I said, okay, they got some interesting things going here. It sort of feels like a next-gen game in certain aspects. Maybe not for the Battlefield community, but, there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening in this game, and to have it all run and have it all work, it's probably a miracle that even fucking happens.
Did your console
some might
blow
argue.
up trying to play it?
What's that?
Well, it's just so look, like the little things I get. People like to nitpick and shit, which is fucking retarded. But the thing is having like major optimization issues.
Well, yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there, man, with some really I play on PC, for example. I'm not sure what's going on with the console kiddies, but on PC, there's a lot of people out there with some really high-end cards that are having trouble just getting
Well,
anywhere between 30
why,
and 60
yeah,
FPS.
that's why I wouldn't recommend playing games on PC, because the optimization's all over the fucking map with every game basically these days that comes out on PC. There's a list
But-
of like very hard games to play on PC no matter what your hardware is. Flight Simulator, Ass Creed Valhalla, this game right here, Red Dead 2. There's a lot of tough games no matter what hardware you have. It's going to be fucking maybe not enough, you know? Maybe the hardware just hasn't caught up yet. I don't know. But that's why I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I get it, but yeah, I don't know. There's too many platforms. Like, it should be like In-N-Out Burger. You go to In-N-Out Burger, there's like 3 things on the fucking menu. I mean, that's what it should be. There's too many platforms these days. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. They got to optimize for this fucking platform, this
Exactly.
platform.
Exactly.
It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no, that's part of the problem, and then the issue is then they got to sacrifice time and effort for maybe one like, for example, these games that are still launching on these fucking last gen consoles. It's like they got to waste time testing that. They got to waste time.
Well, I mean, right now the
making sure it
situation is dire.
works.
Well, the situation is dire, and everyone needs to understand that this is a business, and they're making money. Like that's the intent, to profit, generate revenue, and make profit.
Sure.
So, yeah.
But if you're gonna do it right.
Right, but
don't.
But if they released Battlefield only on PC and next gen hardware, it would have fucking tanked. Like it wouldn't. They wouldn't have broke even.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. Who knows, right?
It's like Cyberpunk. I mean, you can apply. It's not just Battlefield. It's not just Battlefield. I mean, some people said, you know what, Cyberpunk should have been a PC exclusive, and I kind of agree. But even then, it still would have been disappointing. Nonetheless, you guys not think no one thinks about the business side of this fucking business. They don't.
No, I understand what you're saying. I do. And listen, from a business standpoint, I get it. But if you're going to do it, then don't. It seems like they're just trying to juggle 50 fucking things at one time.
Right. Well, I mean, this isn't anything new. Well, I don't know why people get so upset over this, because it's not anything new. Battlefield 5 was a fucking disaster. The Metacritic for that back in the day, I went back in time on the archive machine, and it was like a fucking 1.0 Metacritic. So it's the same fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So why are we
Yeah.
acting surprised here? It's always been shit.
Yeah.
It's literally always been shit.
For me, the last great Battlefield was like Battlefield 3, and then I feel like from there it's kind of slowly dwindled a little bit. I actually played a lot of 5. I put a decent amount of hours into 5, but that wasn't until they fixed all the bullshit in the beginning. And it was after a while, once they got it sorted out, it was actually a decent enough game. But I think this game makes Battlefield 5 look like a 10 out of 10. I mean, if they can sort everything out and add some of these missing features that are paramount to the Battlefield franchise.
Yeah.
And stop politicizing games like a bunch of clowns. If they can just get all that shit.
No, that's too bad. No, that isn't going away. It's going to get worse. So. Pretty soon you're going to see an
exactly.
Hey, don't, like this character saying don't vote for Trump in 2024. I mean, honestly, that shit will still
It'll be
become
that obvious.
Yeah, that's just how it is. So they might as well just get blatant with it, because why not?
Yeah, man, that's the shit that irritates me more than anything, is seeing that trash in fucking games these days. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going anywhere. If anything, it'll get worse. But all right, man. Well, hey, it was good talking to you. Glad to see your input.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that.
Moving the wheels, brother.
Yeah, I mean, if I were in charge at EA, I mean, I know they just got major shakeups over at EA. They just announced that yesterday, I believe, that there's a new guy in charge of Battlefield going forward now and all that stuff. But catering to the hardcore fan base is the dumbest thing you can do. It's the stupidest fucking thing you can do. You're not making any money that way. Hello, you're on the air.
Courtney Love did it.
Oh, God. All right, we're going to close Skype. Obviously, we can't do that. Why would you make a game that caters to a minority? To a smaller audience. I don't understand. To the vocal minority. That's what this is. It's a vocal minority situation, and it's being exacerbated on the internet. And you could argue that with Cyberpunk as well.
$2 through Super Chat. Congrats on 50K.
Yeah,
when you streaming with Dylan?
I don't know. Jesus Christ. But you could argue, they argue all the time with me, and they say Cyberpunk's great. So, I don't know. I think they were trying to take Battlefield in a different direction. and they were trying to get that Call of Duty money, which they're never going to get. Battlefield is never going to be Call of Duty. It's never going to be Call of Duty. It's never going to be as popular. It never was. Never. Never will be. Battlefield is a ain't nobody playing. I mean, dude, it doesn't matter what they add. The fucking pacing of the game, like, no one's playing that. I'm sorry. Like, I played Battlefield and I sat there and I said, like, no one's playing this. Not because it's terrible, because it's really not. Maybe on your shit it is. I don't know. But, I mean, it works on console anyway. But it's not because of the missing weapons. It's not because of the server browser. It's not because of these, like, hardcore Reddit things that people want in the game, the hardcore community on Discord and all this dumb bullshit. It's basically that it's boring. But then again, Battlefield has always been boring. That's why it's never popular. Never mega popular, I should say. It's been popular, sure, but it's not it's not Call of Duty popular. Like, when the new Warzone map drops next week, it's over for all these fucking dumb games. Like, that's not my opinion. Like, the facts will prove it. So you just wait. You just wait on that. And this is already this is basically what this is doing. This is basically going back to kind of the people that are still playing this are the hardcore Battlefield fans, obviously, right? So. You had a bunch of people that don't play video games, fake gamers, and then they just came out of the woodwork. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So let's pull up that Angry Joe review here. We were going to do that before we got distracted, if we have the link. I don't know if we have the link. All right, we're going to throw this in here. All right, that should be it here, and... All right, let's pull this up here.
Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000 PC?
Jesus Christ, Linus Tech Tips, AMD
It's time to
fanboy.
give you free stuff thanks to our friends at Honey. That's right, you can win a
AMD
$5,000
fanboy.
computer just by adding Honey to your browser.
I hate Intel.
Guys, it is finally done.
There we go.
The longest angry review to date. I think Battlefield 2042. I wanted to cover everything, all three modes, and this is it. Thank you so much for being so patient. Thank you for all your support. Consider supporting us on Patreon now more than ever because it really matters. We're actually being demonetized by YouTube. My Battlefield rant, you'll see in the video, was demonetized by YouTube for excessive profanity. So it's you guys that keep our show going, you and our sponsors. Thanks to our sponsors, G Fuel, who have a brand new flavor in honor of Spider-Man coming out soon. We're giving a 30% discount in celebration of the new Angry Review. Check it out. Radioactive Lemonade. Thank you for directly supporting the show, either by grabbing a tub of G Fuel or by supporting us directly on Patreon or YouTube. It really goes to help these videos. So I hope you guys enjoy.
All right, here we go.
Sit down, grab some popcorn.
I would
grab a
fast forward,
drink,
but I want to get into like the
strap
first points
yourself
here.
in.
Actually, you
Here
know
we
what?
go.
Oh my God!
Hold on. Oh my God, this is so
Brody
fucking
Avery
loud.
donated $20 through Super
Holy
Chat.
shit.
It's about time to shave, don't you think?
No, I'm gonna keep it because it pisses you guys off. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate it. Brody coming through. It's cold out here. You know, I'm not shaving when it's fucking. You know, it's not summertime. If it were summertime, yeah, I would. But it's cold. I need it. So I don't care how ugly it looks. Don't care. Let's get into this here. Battlefield 2042 Angry Review. All right.
John O'Connor donated £8.99 through Super Chat. Michael, I called it and you said it, optimized for console. Don't forget abandoned.
Well, and that's what pisses the PC fanboys off because they know that too. You know, they know it's optimized for console, but they can't handle that. I mean, Digital Foundry's already done an assessment of this game, and it's pretty much a solid 60 on next-gen hardware. So, from what I remember reading, maybe it's different now. I don't know. Man, it takes a while to get going on these videos.
Battlefield.
Another year of disappointment.
I don't want to fast forward because we're going to miss it. Okay, so showing that's disingenuous. He didn't start out by saying, we're going to review Battlefield. Like, he's just jumping to the bad already. Like I can't even watch it, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not fair. You know, call me a shill, call me what you want. It's just not fair. It's a live service game. If it had a single player component and that was terrible, then that's a totally different story. But I can't watch it. It's just it caters to the Fortnite crowd. You know, the younger audience that just they're 15 years old. They go on 4channel. They go on Reddit and they just seethe. You know, that's all it is. It's just a cater. It's you know, I can't. So let's jump into the lines again here. All right.
Ice the one donated
No, I'm muting
€2
it.
through
I'm
Super
muting it.
Chat.
I don't want to listen
Dylan
to that.
is
I don't want to listen to
cringe.
that.
It's over.
I don't want to
Bear,
listen. Okay.
bear,
You
bear,
guys can hear it, I think, but I can't. So.
bear.
We'll try and take some more calls here. I don't know. Why is the gaming community so fucking divisive on every piece of software?
Bear.
I don't understand.
Bear.
You know. Like, look, I could take that review seriously if he said, okay, this is when we captured the gameplay. This is our experience, and maybe he does a little bit elaborate on that further. I don't know.
Chat. It's over. Cat. Romantic cat face. Cat. Big black square. Romantic cat face. Cat. Cat. Big black square. Smiley cat face. Cat. Big black square.
Oh man, I can't hear anything when I turn this up. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hell yeah! By the way, appreciate it. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, I saw you on Jeff Kelly space earlier.
Oh well, no, I wasn't on there earlier.
Yeah, the other day.
Yeah. The other day I was in there.
So what do you think about Jews owning the media?
Yeah, well, she doesn't love you. Hello, you're on the air.
Bane has no air.
Cringe. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. Let's spicing this up out here.
Video game journalism, that's all it is, man. It's the sensationalist bullshit, and it's like I don't even acknowledge its existence anymore. I just listen to what you guys say and what you say, and actual gamers who actually play the games, and not like look at a loading screen or stare at the fucking ground. So it's like these people who just try to break things, right? And
well, I mean that is kind of fun if you get really bored of the game.
Well, yeah, if the game's shit, but if you're an informed, person who plays these games, you already know what it's going to be. It's just like we've been in this cycle for so long, right? That it's like you don't need this shit. You don't need IGN. You don't need GameSpot. You don't need these people who will just tell you the same what you already know. You could already tell. Like if you like Battlefield, like the other caller said, if you like Battlefield, you're probably going to like the new Battlefield.
Well, apparently not.
Well, these things come in cycles, but I don't. It's.
Yeah, but to act surprised like, oh shit, we didn't suspect EA and DICE to fumble the football when Battlefield 5 had a rough fucking launch, which was just as bad as this, if not, right up in that league. Because I went back on Metacritic and I confirmed it. I went back to the archives of when the damn game came out. It had like a 1.0 on Metacritic for fucking Battlefield 5. So it's the same fucking. So to act surprised, it's just fake. It's just fakeness. It's all Hollywood. It's all fucking glitz and glamour. It's just bullshit. Like, Matt, why would you want to get into game development these days? Fuck that. Like, you're going to just get harassed, especially if you're like in the forefront.
The attention spans of goldfish, and on the other hand, when they forget about it, it makes it better when something like this happens, and they could act surprised and be like, "Oh, look, it's the big headline. Look, Battlefield's bad. Oh my shit!" And then, it just gives them something to talk about, especially when it's a slow. When most games come out.
I know that's what they're doing, but most people can't see through that.
Well, it's
like how can you sleep at night? I mean, he's showing a game that doesn't exist. Like how can you say that this is the review when he's showing you the game that I mean those problems have been rectified by now.
Well, he has to review it or at least put out an update.
Right, but it's a live service. Like you can't just. I mean,
there has to be some because the live service thing is. I don't want to say it's relatively new yet, but it is like something that the review system as it is now for most outlets is tailored to the game releases. They don't even consider the day one patch or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's not even a game. It's literally a subscription to the live service. You can't play the game offline. There's no offline playable anything on this. So your disc doesn't matter. Your digital download is fake. It's just a fucking license to subscribe to this Battlefield
service. Yeah, with the
Literally,
portal
that's all it
averages.
is. It's just under the guise of the old school methods. I mean,
You would think
Ice
at
the
least
One
at that point they
donated
would,
€2
no,
through
you know,
Super
have
Chat.
I
Those
just
the
big
pricing
YouTubers are
different.
paid shill, men holding hands.
That's my one argument.
Men holding hands.
well, my argument
men
is, and you know, I'm not even
holding
like sticking
hands,
up for
men
Battlefield.
holding
It's just kind of the
hands,
principle
men
of it. Like you
holding
can't
hands,
show.
holding hands, men holding
It's just
hands,
misrepresentation
men holding hands, men holding
of the
Doesn't
game.
matter. That
men
doesn't matter.
holding
You
hands.
still get
Well, then
the
how is it a
holding
review of the
hands,
game that
men
it's a review of the game that
holding
like
men holding
he didn't make it
men holding
like I just
hands,
watched it.
men holding
I didn't skip any of
hands.
it. I just watched it, and he just started off with unable to load data screen. That doesn't show up anymore. So
Well,
how,
it
can, how
doesn't. If you are one of these people that come up in the top, results when you look up a review of a game, it doesn't matter what the real story is. All that matters is what happened that day one, like literal.
well, yeah,
the
I get it.
launch,
Yeah,
which is
I get
basically
it.
doesn't even
First,
count.
first impressions are definitely a thing, and especially in the
They're a
gaming.
big thing.
Yeah, but I literally said back in June, July, August, whenever. And you were here because you called in. I remember you called in, and you were. I had the same points that everyone has now. And you can attest to this, right?
Yes.
You called in.
Well,
You called in, and you were saying, you know what, Michael, you're wrong about Battlefield. It's got the Battlefield portal. You can go in and create things, and no one's talking about that. They're ignoring that one. I guess that's trash too, but no one's even bringing that up. So.
Well, the thing is that once the day one of these game launches go over, that's all that matters. Because then, basically, get hype for the next game, consume more slop. The goldfish brains. So it's just something that you have to, there are a real community of people who actually care and actually play the games, and the old people, the old guard that don't eat the slop.
Well, it's like buying your first car. You maybe can't afford the Tesla, right? So you go and you buy a fucking junk piece of shit car. And some people might say, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to ride around, and be embarrassed with that rusty piece of shit. And some other people might say, you know what? As long as it takes me to point A to point B, we're good, right? And I think that's the same thing with this shit here. It's like, okay, I mean, there's people that have been playing this shit nonstop since they released. And, if they have problems with it, I don't even know if I agree with their problems because look how much time they put. Like, if you're putting time into this game, you love it. Like, it's as simple as that. You don't do something in this world if you hate it. It's as simple as that. Like, you're not going to, name something you hate doing.
Working.
Exactly. Well, you don't want to go to work because you don't like going to work, right? So, I mean, you have to, right? But what I'm getting at is
one thing is this community, this gaming
Well,
community, at least the fake ones, are masters of moving the goalposts. Complete masters. They have mastered the art of that. And so if DICE were today to patch every single thing into the game, everyone's favorite skin from Smash Brothers or whatever,
it wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Gaming
enough.
is
So
dead.
because
well, now they're complaining that Santa Claus is in the game.
Woman breastfeeding. Woman
That's fucking
breastfeeding.
based.
Woman breastfeeding.
I know.
woman
Santa Claus?
breastfeeding,
Yeah,
woman
Keto's back on the
breastfeeding,
menu. Like, I
woman
want to play as Santa
breastfeeding,
Claus.
woman
Call me a fake
breastfeeding,
fan. I don't give a
woman
shit. I will buy
breastfeeding,
Santa
woman
Claus.
breastfeeding,
So
woman
I don't. You can do
breastfeeding,
whatever with
woman
these people, and they're just
breastfeeding,
gonna
woman
cry and complain,
breastfeeding,
whatever, because that's
woman
Well,
their
that's the
breastfeeding,
problem. That's why
woman
you don't cater to the
breastfeeding,
hardcore
woman
fan base because
breastfeeding, woman
it's never enough.
breastfeeding,
Like,
woman
even if they fix
breastfeeding,
all of
woman
this,
breastfeeding,
you know
woman
they're gonna, like you
breastfeeding,
said, move the
woman
goalposts
breastfeeding,
and
woman
come up with 20
breastfeeding,
more things that could be
woman
better.
breastfeeding,
Like,
bear.
I don't understand. Like, why even make anything anymore?
And
Like,
I have
why
to
even
say,
do
the
anything anymore?
one-
Let's just stand and look at the grass. I mean, fuck me in the ass.
The scorecard thing is, I have to imagine an intentional design choice, because think of how quickly they would be able to implement a scorecard system.
Oh, I think you're onto something. And this might sound fucking, tinfoil hat time out here, but look, I think they do this shit on purpose. I'm not even kidding. I think, some executives are really smart in terms of marketing, and they know that by having a disastrous launch, it's going to get more people talking about this game, and they always have that rebound. They can always rebound. How many times have
Ever
we seen
since
this?
No Man's Sky did that rebound,
Yeah.
everyone wants to be the next No Man's Sky.
Well, I
Cyberpunk's
honestly
trying
think
to do it.
if I were in charge of EA and I had, I oversaw, this game, I'd say, hey, put this out broken, okay? Put it out broken. It gets everyone talking. We'll put out the apology. We'll put out the roadmap. We're gonna say we're committed, and we're gonna make money. Battlefield made money.
And the patch is ready. They have the patch ready. It's ready to go. It's ready to send.
Well, then that's the marketing for the game right there. The disastrous launch got everyone talking. That's some
That's the
5D
thi- that's
fucking
the
chess.
archetype,
That's some
is that
5D
people
fucking
would
chess right
rather-
there. Dude, if
people
I
would
had a game
rather have
studio,
someone
I'd
do
put out the
bad
game
and
broken
then
as
do
fuck.
good.
I'd put out the game broken as fuck so everyone talks about it on the internet. And then I'd say, guys, sorry, we're going to fix it. And then, we'll get the real fans playing it still. So it's a win-win situation, because the people that like the game are still going to be there.
I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but people like when rather than doing good or doing well from the get-go, they rather, whether it's an underdog, a person, whatever in a sport, or just anyone or anything really, do bad and then grow from that point. So maybe it's just like a cultural thing or whatever, but there definitely is like that is the new angle for all new games, any live service, whatever. Is that it comes out, it's unfinished, it's buggy, whatever. And maybe I just have good luck, but I don't run into these bugs. But
I don't either.
people
I
complain.
don't either. I'm not even kidding. Like I have not seen anything that's out. I mean, yeah, I've seen some bugs, but nothing like holy fucking shit. This is Cyberpunk level where things don't load in. No, this was solid, at least on console when I played it.
I would say,
Way
and I'm
way
not-
more
and
than the
I'm-
beta. Way more than
I'm
the
not
beta.
forgiving, the lazy millennial devs, but I say like if there's a bug or two in the playthrough and it's not game ending, you have to expect that because these games are so fucking big anymore.
Well,
and there's-
that's what I like about this. I mean, I'm seeing things that you got a tornado, you got 128 players, the maps are bigger. Like they expanded the scope of the fucking game, and that's a fact. That's not an opinion, right? Like there's more players now than ever, right? 128 players. That was never a thing before, correct?
no, yeah, they
Okay.
were 64.
So, and then they had dynamic weather on top of that. You could argue they bit off more than they could chew, right? But at the same time, it makes for a kind of like interesting sort of thing where it's like, damn, this kind of, you could see the concept of the next gen sort of maybe what they were going for with all of this shit happening. Like, it's a fucking crazy game, when players play it properly, of course.
And so, yeah, maybe a dead body clips into the ground. It's a concession.
Oh,
you
hey,
feel
well,
like
you
for
know
the
what they're going to
growth.
do? They're going to hit Windows R or whatever it is to record on the and they're going to plaster that on the Reddit front page. Get those fake internet points. Karma.
These people don't play the games. They
They
play.
they don't.
10
That,
seconds
that
and
that's
they
what it
try to
is.
get-
It's that's literally what it is. Like if I were to call up someone who doesn't like go on the internet and get social about video games, they don't talk about video games, like they would probably say I'm having a fun time. If I found a real gamer that doesn't like go on Reddit, doesn't go on Twitter, doesn't go on YouTube and look this shit up, like they just look up the trailers and then buy the game or whatever, like those are the real gamers.
Well, yeah, because they haven't been told what to think. before going
Exactly.
in.
But they don't need to. They can think for themselves. They don't have to have this like pressure of like, well, shit, what's this guy saying? I got to know what this guy's saying because I can't think for myself. I need validation, confirmation bias.
And everyone has that. Everyone has like the guilty pleasure, right? Whether or not they.
Well,
they
it's
wear it
interesting
on
to
their
see
chest
different
or not.
viewpoints from people that you enjoy watching, sure, but it's not like if Angry Joe says this game's great, if he says it's trash, or Young Gas says it's great, if it says it's trash, like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna play it if it's cool, if it's fun enough. I'll make that decision for myself. Maybe the internet's full of fucking Fortnite crowd. The audience that some of these creators have. I don't know. I think it is. Because as we get older here, I think you're gonna, people are gonna mature up a little bit and say, "Damn, Michael, he's onto something here."
Yeah. All right. One other question, Michael. When's
Yeah.
the VR chat meetup happening?
Oh well.
Come on, the VR strip club.
Well,
we gotta go
that
to.
takes a lot of work. I gotta download it, and I mean, putting it on out here is a little fucking weird. Because I won't be able to see anything. So if someone's coming up, and there's a lot of shit out here, so.
You have the Oculus, right? There's a new feature that lets you see when people are approaching you, like coming up to you.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, it's like the Tesla where it like beeps or something when you're nearby something. That
No,
was
it,
my
like,
idea.
It's an outline of purple. Like if you have like a pet or something, like a cat, they come up in purple in your
Wow.
play space.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then that works. That works.
Let's make
Holy
it
shit.
happen. All right, Michael, take it easy.
Hell yeah, we appreciate that, bro. Holy shit, Oracle coming through really hard and really strong with the $5 super chat. World class throwing down the truth when everyone else is too afraid, never conform. Fuck the fancy chair. Let's go. That's what we're talking about. Oracle coming through. Hello, you're on the air. Someone's in a tornado calling. Literally, that guy was in a tornado. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello.
Oh no. Hey, let me ask you this. Where the hell have you been?
Where have you been? You haven't been live.
What do you mean?
Was you live yesterday?
Well, actually, you got a point. I forgot. Well, there's no one watching anymore. The show energy has dissipated ever since we stopped talking about GTA. So I guess we fucked up there. That was the red flag. We had like 700. Remember when people were in here like 2-3 weeks ago? We had people in here.
I remember.
Well, they didn't stay. Didn't look Brad Pitt enough, you know.
Well, they probably did, but it's just what it is, you know. When you don't have a schedule and that, I guess that's what happens, right?
What?
When you haven't got like a schedule and
Whoa! Who doesn't have a schedule?
You.
What you mean?
Right. Okay, answer the question then.
How do I not have a schedule? Whenever we do this show, it's at the same damn time. So how is that not a schedule?
No, but I mean, like, you don't have like a schedule where say you're going to go live on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or whatever.
Well, that's why you got to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications. Problem solved.
Donated $5 through Super Chat.
Well, you're one of the only ones.
Cleared for
I'm such an incel. Everyone's typing paragraphs out. Someone's saying something crazy. Chad's coming through. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate that. Let's read what Chaz had to say here. The check's cleared for EGM. Okay, here we go. It's just that's just a 15-year-old edgelord fucking opinion there. Nonetheless, we appreciate it. Chaz coming through. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, yeah. So I was just thinking, how are these reviews being given for Battlefield?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just went on the website, and this is how they're framing it, and it's a smart thing to do. Like, you don't. I mean, I thought they were gonna have something else on the website, but this is the smart thing to do. So.
Yeah, but it's just it's funny though, how they've lost 70% of their player base day one, and then.
Well, that's because Battlefield was never. I mean, that's because Battlefield had a surge of casuals, and they realized that this is trash. Not because of the game specifically 2042 is trash, but Battlefield in general is not what the Zoomers want, so they all left. So now it's back down to the actual player base because that's literally my thinking.
No, I don't agree.
No, I agree. I agree.
I think across the
dude,
board,
if you think people are going to play this game, and it's not just the Battlefield games are slow, like. They've always had pretty big maps. I mean, obviously these are bigger maps than ever, I guess. But I mean, you have to have an attention span to play these games, and people don't in 2021. More so now than ever with TikTok and all that shit. I'm not even kidding. So I think Battlefield needs to totally reinvent itself. I think they need to start from the ground up and not make it on huge scales battles because that's not going to sell these days.
Yeah,
TikTok killed Battlefield. It's not the Battlefield fan base that killed it. It's not anything else. It's not the game being terrible. It's just TikTok killed it. That's really what it is.
Yeah, well, it's funny how
no one has attention. That's why YouTube is pushing the shorts. You think people are going to sit around and watch a live fucking stream? Hell no. Like, you got to find the right audience for this shit because ain't nobody got time to sit around and watch this. That's why they're pushing the YouTube shorts. They want to fucking go cut. That's all it is. It's MTV music video. MTV music video every fucking 3 seconds cut.
Yeah, it's true, man. That shit's ever since.
Well, then how do we expect people to play fucking this game right here? Yeah, there's no way, and that applies to Battlefield 1, 5, 3, 4, all of them. No one's playing any of these games anymore. They're outdated. They're outdated in terms of
everything.
Well.
Literally everything. You got to think as well, yeah. It's not just because of TikTok and all these.
No, TikTok has destroyed everything. TikTok has destroyed everything.
I agree.
I'm not even joking, bro. Like TikTok.
Yeah, I agree. But you've got to say as well. Ever since Cyberpunk came out, what good games have come out? I can even go back.
Well, they're making the same mistakes all the time. They're making the same mistakes all the time.
Yeah, but I can go back to the exact same $2 through Super Chat. Same thing I said.
Sorry, I don't speak the language of Ron McElhar.
Moving forward, i.e., Cyberpunk will set the bar moving forward. You tell me one game that's come out since Cyberpunk was released that was good. Go.
I don't know.
Exactly. There's nothing, man. The bar has been set.
Well, you'd be surprised. People like Cyberpunk now. Go to Steam right now and look at the reviews.
Mate, don't even get me started. Honestly, do not get me started.
You need to go on Twitter and start a Twitter Spaces because they will argue for 6 hours straight that it's a great game.
No, so. I'm done with that as well. I do not partake in them anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Cesspit.
It is a cesspool. It is an absolute cesspool.
It's more than a cesspool. It's more than
bottom donated £2 through Super Chat. It's
over,
my dude. Aries,
get a
Taurus,
life,
Gemini,
get a fucking
Cancer,
job.
Leo,
Virgo,
Libra, Scorpio,
maybe gaming was ever
Sagittarius, Capricorn.
Yeah,
Listen,
this is the problem, Michael. No one is ever satisfied. No one is ever satisfied.
Well, that's because of TikTok. That's because of TikTok. Do you know what TikTok does to the brain? There's been studies.
Yeah.
There's been studies.
Fucks you up. fucks you up.
Yeah,
Long
hell
and
yeah,
short-
it does.
long and-
That's
long
why
and
you keep
short of it-
scrolling for the next dopamine hit.
Yeah, long
Go,
and short.
go,
of it,
you know.
fucks you up.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, and it's the same with
And these
everything
games
else.
don't. These games don't deliver that fast enough, so no one's playing them. That's the fucking
No,
problem.
this is-
TikTok has
yeah,
destroyed
that's
the
what I
gaming
mean.
industry.
Bex
Boom, done.
13 donated
that's why they lose the player base.
$19.99
Holy shit.
super
You
chat. Sad.
Can't hear anything, so we had to do that. Nonetheless, we appreciate you coming through. PlayCubeX coming through really hard and really strong. There hasn't been a great game since GTA 3. Well, some would argue GTA 3 is a terrible game. So
yeah, the problem is, like you said, it is that this is it. With the TikTok mentality, you get. This is why when you share the Google searches when the game's been out, people play the game for a week and then they get bored of it. They want more.
Not even that. Not even that. Probably about 30 minutes.
Yeah, they play the game and then they want something else. They want more. They go and watch a Marvel film. They all they care about is the mid-credit scene. They're never satisfied with what they got in front of them. That is a problem, and that's not just with gaming. That's with everything, and it's fucking bullshit, man. And
everyone's entitled. Everyone's entitled.
Yeah.
They just
Everyone wants
cannot be satisfied with the food that they were given on this plate right here. They're like, hey, you know
Exactly.
what? You're giving me McDonald's. I wanted fucking, Steak and Shake. I wanted something else.
Yeah,
They
and then you want more,
bitch
and then you want
complain,
more.
And they start nitpicking the McDonald's burger and saying, you know what? That's not good enough.
Yeah, which is like when you share the Twitter things with the Google searches for the games. People get the thing for the game and then they play it for a few hours and then they go, boom, what's next? Where's my next gen experience? What have I got next? They criticize it to the hills and back, regardless of the tiniest little things. And that's just the unfortunate mentality of the people these days. And in my eyes, nothing's changing that anytime soon, and it's only going to get worse, along with everything else that's going on at the minute.
Oh yeah,
So what
now
can you do?
now PlayStation is. Did you see what PlayStation is doing? They're basically copying Game Pass next year. They're going to implement it. So now everything is now a live service. Now if PlayStation's following suit, it is fucking over, guys. So
yeah, this is the thing you got to take into consideration as well. Yeah, obviously people want these dopamine hits quick in these games and stuff.
Well,
More
that's why they
people
go on
than ever.
4channel and they keep making threads because they want
Yeah,
what the
more
dopamine
people,
is.
more people than ever. They're just sat in their homes, looking to do things from home and not going out and experiencing anything. And that's the problem. It's not going to get any better.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say? I think you said something pretty insightful.
Yeah, I said.
Well, I'm not even joking.
More people than
Chaz
ever are just sitting
UBCS
in their
donated
homes doing
$2
nothing,
through
and then
Super
they're
Chat.
expecting too much
If
from
you
these
think
products because they're not going
3 is
outside.
bad, you are
Obviously,
king
for the
contrarian.
current events that are going on, and that's not going to change anytime
Well,
soon.
let
either. It's all
me
one big
ask you this. Let me ask you this because now we're talking about GTA again. I honestly think if you think the definitive editions are trash, you don't like the games to begin with.
Yeah, I've said that on the
Okay.
last time when I called in.
Okay.
I said
Well,
that
then
on the last time I called in.
that's the problem. They're dated games.
Yeah,
because they have
people
fixed a
expect
lot. I can prove it. I can go on Xbox.com/play through the cloud, and I mean the shit I showed you last time I played it, they fixed all of it.
Yeah, but even then, it's still people were just expecting too much. Like it just goes back to what we were just saying: rinse and repeat. You get the game, there's a big hype, you spend all your money for it, and then it's never meets your expectations. The same with GTA, same with Battlefield, same with Cyberpunk, same with every other fucking
I mean,
game
look,
that comes out.
let's be honest. If we powered down the internet and we didn't have context to these big games coming up, all this hype, all this promise, all this, that, and the third, when we, I don't know how to explain this, but, do you think we would have had a different reaction to Cyberpunk if we didn't have the context of what was promised?
Yeah, but it goes back to what I was just saying. All the leak, people wanting things to be leaked, things and that. Everyone just wants everything now.
Yeah, I mean that's the reality of it.
And
Sorry,
that's
I'm
the
having
reality,
autism out here.
And think
I'm
what it's
having
gonna be like in
episodes.
10 years.
Okay.
Think what it's going to be like in 10 years.
Well, gaming
Even worse,
isn't
rinse
going
and
to gaming
repeat.
isn't going to exist.
Everything. Yeah.
Well, here's the
everything's
thing.
gonna be a live service.
Here's what's happening with this cloud shit. You just press A, and within about 10 seconds, you're already into the game. So now that it provides that instant satisfaction, it's going to be hard to go back. So, this live service shit, this cloud stuff, like all of that is taking over. It doesn't matter if you disagree; it's taking over, and you're going to be left in the minority when you buy the old hardware and buy the old discs because no one's care. That's grandpa technology. That's dinosaur technology.
Yeah. And you can always link it back to the same thing. It's all just a fucking mind game. Like everything that's going on, and you know what it's going to be like. You'll probably still be doing the show in 10 years.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, there's going to be a cutoff point, and it might be coming sooner rather than later. I mean,
No, well, you know what you need to do? You need to start a podcast. That's what you should do.
I don't have a studio. I don't have anywhere to do a podcast.
Well, fucking
There's,
figure it out.
if you don't have a location to do things, you can't produce content. There's, if I had give me a wall that's pure white, just a white room, and I'll make the show easily. But we don't have that, so we can't do it.
Well, maybe one day you will. Yeah, I hope you do anyway, for your sake.
Oh man,
like you said,
it's always I don't know.
One of the I'll say this before I go. Yeah, one of the main reasons I like you is because you haven't took the jab. That's it. And I'm going to be honest. You can hang up all you want. No, listen, hold on. What? It's true. That's literally what. Obviously,
so you're telling me if I get the vaccine, you're going to unsubscribe to my channel?
100%.
What?
1,000,000%. If you listen to me now, yeah. If you ever come on here and you tell me that you've caved into that, and that you've taken the jab, I will never call in again.
Well, let me ask you this: how are you operating over there without some fucking vaccine? You got to show them papers, don't you, over there? You got to show them if you're unvaccinated.
Not in England yet, no. Soon, but it's happening in Germany. So Germany did announced yesterday they're doing a lockdown for all unvaccinated. In Australia as well, they're actually transporting people via the military to COVID, basically camps if you're unvaccinated or you've been in contact with someone. If you don't believe me, you can go and look at all this shit yourself now.
No, I know. I mean, around here you got to show papers to go to these concerts and all this shit, right? So.
Yeah, but this is the thing in the UK. That's not a thing at the minute. But
I don't even think I can get a haircut. How can I get a job if I can't get a haircut? I got to get vaccinated to get a haircut.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm quite gutted as well. How am I ever going to come on the show if I don't get the jab?
What?
You know what I mean? If there was no COVID, I'd just fly out there now. I've got no problem with doing that, but I can't because I've got to get a fucking kill shot to come out there. So you
have to have the vaccine to fly?
Yeah, well, I can't go from the United Kingdom to the United States unless I've got a vaccine.
True.
And pay $500.
Well, I guess you're never going to see me because this is never ending. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
This is the new world.
Do you not think, though, it's a coincidence how all this runs parallel with each other? What's happening with the gaming industry, happening with current world events? Do you not think that's quite weird how it's coincided together?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Listen, all I'll say, if you've taken the vaccine, unlucky. Me and Michael, we're pure blood people. We're ready. When everyone starts dropping around us, we'll still be here doing the show, giving you incels of reality.
Oh, man.
Get out of the basement. Get out of the basement, get a job, and go and get some fresh air. Because some of you people in this chat are fucking.
Well, hey, if they get a job, they got to get the vaccine.
Oh,
it is over. It is over.
Listen, it's over. Listen, just before I go, shout out Dylan. I know Dylan's took vaccine. It's all mad, but I still like him a bit. But at least he can go and get a haircut and eat and stuff. Me and you are just gonna have to do this forever.
Through super chat.
It's over.
Mackle out here doing the Lord's work.
Over.
Fucking over. Listen, move the fucking wheels.
Hell
I
yeah,
love
bro,
you.
Appreciate it.
Don't take the vaccine.
Liverpool
Do
calling
not
in.
take
Holy shit, Liverpool. Let's go, baby. Dead Boy's coming through with a $5 super chat. We out here doing the Lord's work. Yeah, well, we're trying to do something out here. I don't know if it's even working. No one's listening. I mean, I exposed this game, and no one even cared this time around. So whatever. Battlefield was never popular, I guess. That's the conclusion here. It was never big. It was never popular. It was never good. That's kind of the takeaway here. And TikTok killed gaming. That's the reality. Hello, you're on the air.
Struggling to go 12 rounds.
Yo, hello.
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
What do you think about the Great Reset?
No. Tell your mother I said that. Chaz, what the fuck? Monkey Ball is coming through with the $2 super chat. Hell yeah, we appreciate it. Well, we're gonna. Oh Lord.
These
motherfuckers are resubscribing as members to get fucking shout-outs.
Leaving the show if you take the jab. Syringe.
No, I don't give a fuck. I'm a coach. Okay, if LeBron James, listen here, you dirty fucking hippie. If LeBron James is injured, we have a backup. Okay, it's as simple as that. So, the game must go on. Okay, we have players that are called substitutes. And who is a A-plus player in here? I don't know about any of them. Ooh. All right, well, I guess we're going to sit out here. You guys, every time we, disagree out here, it's a little bit of a problem. Not sure why.
I mean, I gave you both opinions on this game. I said it was trash 6 months ago, 4 months ago. Now I'm saying, you know what? It's fun. I'm not saying it's fantastic. I'm not even saying it's worth the price of admission right now. Even that's not good enough for
Chaz
some people in here.
UBCS donated $2 through Super Chat. If you have all your shots, then what is one more?
Huh? Don't know what you said. Chaz coming through. You guys are lying because if we all had Battlefield, there's basically 120 people in here, a little bit more, but if everyone in here, if 120 people in here had Battlefield, 119, how many players are in Battlefield? 128, 24? I don't know. Somewhere around there. God, fuck me.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Jeffrey Dahmer, 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 Jeffrey Dahmer.
What star sign are you? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo.
Hey,
Virgo,
I had to give you guys a
Scorpius,
taste of what you give me.
Sagittarius,
I had to give you a taste of your own
Aquarius,
fucking medicine.
Pisces.
I'm going to be the caller now. So when you call me, I'm going to be the caller. I'm not going to be, if that makes any sense. Blokey coming through again. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. I think I had nothing to say anyway, so too bad. But if you guys had Battlefield and we all had 128 players in the same lobby, don't sit there and say you wouldn't have fun. Okay? Don't sit there and lie. You guys got to let your guard down, okay? Because it's super annoying. Like, oh, if I say this game sucks on the internet, I'm going to get called out. Literally no one cares, okay? Literally no one cares. Like, what if Angry Joe said it was great? Like, imagine the blowback. Like, what if Angry Joe said, you know what if we want to flip the script here and play contrarian? Now, I'm not saying he's totally fake, but it wouldn't be allowed. They'd get the pitchforks out, you know? All right, the lines are open. We can sit out here and do nothing, but you guys know by not calling in, you're not making for the best show in the world. And, dude, why is this so loud? Hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
So there's two types of zombies in this world. A good zombie and a bad zombie.
Okay, dude, get off my line, dude. Holy shit. The hell is this guy talking about? Plants vs. Zombie. Chaz coming through. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that. With the $2 super chat. We're waiting for callers to come in here and discuss something, but they apparently have nothing to say. It's like, how do you live going day to day and having nothing to say? I mean, Jesus. Sponsored by Mountain Dew, I'll tell you what. Thank God we got them on our side because why is it saying? Oh, member message. God damn it. Hello, you're on the air. It's over.
Yeah, listen. Battlefield is dead.
Well, it's never been alive.
And
it's kind of like this channel. When was Battlefield ever a household name? Like no one. You guys are overestimating the popularity of Battlefield. You guys are overestimating the popularity of Battlefield. You guys act like you guys act like Battlefield is the Justin Bieber of games.
No, it's not Justin Bieber. It's a trash game, and they sold.
Well, it was never good.
I mean,
when has Battlefield ever been really fucking amazing? It's all the same shit.
You gotta ask people who
Ice
like
the one donated €2 through Super Chat.
Yeah, well, listen.
Took the Vaxorn for sure. Sheep.
Oh,
sheep.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not a fan person. I'm not a fan of Battlefield, but all my friends, they like Battlefield. They play it all the time.
Quit talking about shit like. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to these fucking donators. Quit talking about dumb shit. We're not doing politics over here. Fuck me in the ass.
Michael, the problem that you and I we cannot disagree on is when a game has bots, like really functional bots.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah, but this is a live service game. All those bugs are erased. Well, not all of them, but many of them have been improved upon. But let's not highlight that. Let's highlight the old things and play the. You know, that's like what they say to me. They say, "Oh, Michael, this is you're capturing old footage of Cyberpunk and you're misrepresenting Cyberpunk." And no, this is the fucking latest version. They're accusing me of faking that. So
you think the state of Battlefield right now is good enough?
I honestly didn't have any problems with this game when I played it. I'm not even kidding. And I'm a fake Battlefield fan, so I'll let you know that right off the bat. But when I played this, I didn't think the only thing that I thought, okay, maybe the destruction could be a little bit better. It's not as impressive. But then you have to focus on what's going on. There's more players on the map. Like if they just made a small Battlefield game, I think they could really do some just make a small Battlefield game. Fuck this big shit because that's dumb. Make small maps. Make like 10 players only on the map. Fuck it. But have next generation.
£1.79.
Where's my donation box at?
Super chat. Imagine taking the vax.
Quit talking about shit like that, guys. I'm going to end the show if you guys can't handle it. I don't give a fuck about that. I'll take it tonight just to piss you guys off.
Yeah, man. The whole thing about like a war simulation where you have so many players at the same time, for me, it never hits the spot.
Well, I think for the next Battlefield, I think they should drop the player count down. We don't need 128 players, obviously. That's too demanding on the hardware. So let's drop it down to 64 or 32. And make the map smaller, but make everything in the map destructible. We're talking like Red Faction 2 destructibility. I think that's what they have to do.
Like I think they're dumb. That idea would work way better, man. I mean, they can focus on
then people will be bitching. Oh, the last Battlefield game, Battlefield 2042, which was a shit tune, by the way, had 128 players. This one only has 64. Oh fuck, EA dies. Like I can make a parody channel out of this bullshit that I read on the internet. Like it's just so fucking silly. It's just a Saturday Night Live fucking sketch all the damn time out here.
I really don't know if people really want to hate just because it's trendy, or they want to hate on something. Or
I just think people need attention. That's all it is. That's why people do things on the internet. They want attention. Anyone saying otherwise is a fucking liar. That's the reality. I'm hitting the hard cold facts. I mean, I do shit for attention. I ain't gonna lie. What do you think I put the shirt over my fucking head? Because it works.
Yeah.
Because I'm a meth addict. Kidding.
I didn't play the gameplay myself, but from just what I've seen graphically, the visuals and everything, I think it's really impressive. That looks like a mobile game really stretched out, like in a really big scale.
You're talking about Halo Infinite?
No. Halo is good. I played.
No,
Halo.
well,
Halo
I mean, yeah, but if you start inspecting it, you'll see bad problems with Halo. Halo is not next gen. At least, the multiplayer. Hold on. The multiplayer is not next gen. Now, when this campaign drops in like 2 or 3 days, we're going to have to check that out and see if that's worthwhile. But the multiplayer leaves a lot left to be desired in terms of impressing.
Donated £1.79 through Super Chat.
I think Halo from 2001 is more detailed than Halo Infinite, but I guess I'm the weirdo for having that opinion.
The multiplayer main core is to have fun. It's like the mechanical type, the movement.
So what people are saying? So it's wrong for me to have fun in Battlefield 2042, but it's okay for everyone else to have fun in Halo Infinite because that's all it has, right?
No, did you have fun playing Battlefield? Because everybody.
I did. And I'm not naming names, but I know some people that had fun as well. But they don't want you to know that on the internet. Okay. So they're just playing along to the crowd because some people do that. They play along to the crowd. Dude, if I play a game and it's different, I'm going to let you know. We're not just hating things to hate. We don't even hate, by the way. We're just critical because we care. But, if I play Elden Ring and it's great, I'm going to say Elden Ring is fucking great.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
That's what we do around here. I know that's like news to some people because, you're changing the script, Michael. You must be desperate for attention,
Yeah, but then here's the thing. There is a big difference between when you shoot a wall, there is not much detail. There is not much,
Halo Infinite has less detail than Battlefield 2042. I've proven that.
Yeah, but let me compare. Let me compare two things. When you shoot the wall, there is attention to details and stuff. It's completely different than having bugs in the game. Like you shoot a player.
What kind of bugs are you experiencing?
I mean, you play against someone. There's some glitches. You shoot.
Not really.
The hit doesn't register.
You guys are talking about that hit registration. That shit's been fixed since fucking day one.
I mean,
I'm serious, man. You guys watch the same old. You guys are watching fake news. It's all fake fucking news. If Battlefield doesn't have hit registration figured out by now, then yeah, zero people would be playing it. Like I will, if I had Battlefield installed on here, I would play it today. I would have played it today, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, those for me are problems. But if you don't like the style, you don't like the type of the game, you don't like how the map is set up and everything. That's I think it's a taste.
I think the maps are good. I mean, yeah, they're big, but I mean, what do people want? Like a roller coaster on these fucking maps where you ride the roller coaster and shoot off the roller? Like what? I don't understand what's wrong with them. They're too big. Like you have a short attention span. It's supposed to be big. You got more fucking players. Duh. You gotta distribute that in a way that makes sense with the more real estate now that you have with the bigger maps. I don't understand, man. I mean. I'll never get it. I'm just a fucking weirdo. I'm going to sing the song Creep every show. I'm a creep. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
About Battlefield? Did you hear the latest news about Battlefield? They're planning
Yeah,
to
they're shifting everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing. Because then they're going to say it's not Battlefield. The next game's going to be like, oh, this isn't Battlefield. They really ruined it. It's just a never-ending cycle of trash.
I don't know, man. You gotta have someone.
I just want to start a shill channel at this point. I really do, and not to disingenuously shill it, but just like to focus on the positives, man. Like it is, as much fun as it is to be critical and hope that the gaming industry can kind of turn around. It just gets fucking old, especially when no one listens. So I'd rather start focusing on positives. I really would, but I know that's not going to bring in, views. And that's why Young Yan is the most toxic channel on the goddamn platform.
Yeah, but don't you agree that sometimes you play the controversy so much
how am I controversial? How explain to me how I'm controversial?
You tried to trash Halo, which has turned out to be a great game, and I really did not expect it. I expected that game to flop day one, and it turned out to be an amazing.
I mean, I just showed things. I just showed my findings.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when you play the game, you don't even have the time to look at any details. That's not how you play the game.
Oh, here we go. So I'm not playing the game right. Well,
no.
Well, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I mean, shit. That's my theme song.
Right. I've seen all the videos that you posted. You're right about them. There is not. I mean, Facebook a little.
Well,
bit
here's the thing. If I find those same findings in the campaign, then we're going to have real discussion out here. Okay. So when that campaign drops in like 3 or 4 days, this next Friday, whatever the fuck it is, Tuesday. I don't know when it is. I think on the 9th, ain't it? The Halo Infinite campaign.
Yeah.
Okay. So when that drops, and I find the same things in the campaign that are in the multiplayer, then I think it's fair for me to start barking because, if bullet holes are disappearing in the campaign, then we got big problems.
Expect that to happen. It's gonna be.
Well, I know. I mean, I'm not retarded. I mean, I know it's going to do this exact same thing. That's why I exposed it now.
Now, in this context, I agree with you. When you have a campaign, you have the time to chill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I just got ahead of the curve. I mean, I didn't want to wait for the campaign, but look, I think there's going to be. I don't know how I mean, look, it's on Game Pass though, so that's why Game Pass is great because even if it is trash or you don't like it or whatever, you're not spending $60 on these games anymore. So.
I got bad news for you. I hope I'm wrong, but then you have to pay for the campaign, the $60.
What do you mean? It's on Game Pass day one, bro.
No, the campaign cost. It's not on Game Pass. You have to buy it separately.
That is not true. What do you mean?
Bro, that's what I know, and I hope I'm wrong.
Well, I think you might be wrong on that. Let's see if the chat knows what they're talking about. Let's see if anyone in the chat. Guys, can we play the Halo Infinite campaign day one on Game Pass, or is it $60 outright? I ain't paying no $60 for that shit.
I'm not touching that with $60.
Oh, hell no.
There is no way. Absolutely not. I'm not.
Hell no. I mean, well, that's I mean, yeah.
People,
guys, let us know. Come on. They're saying you're wrong. The campaign isn't free. What does that mean? You guys aren't explaining. Can we play the campaign day one on Game Pass? It's a yes or no question. It's not the campaign isn't free. That's not what we're talking about. Dude, the shit's on. He's wrong?
It's $60.
They said you're wrong. You can play day one on Game Pass.
Look it up.
Well, yeah. They're saying you're wrong.
I don't know, man. Some others say yes.
Well, I think you could still buy it for $60 if you want to, if you want to own it, I guess. But apparently,
okay, possibly. But I hope it's free so we can test it out and see what the fuck's going on with Halo.
Well, then they're gonna say I'm not playing that campaign right,
Yeah, I mean it's how much money they spend on that shit.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, bigger budget than Battlefield could dream of.
My God.
Microsoft's got infinite money.
Yeah, it's crazy money. If the campaign don't turn out to be right, they're in serious trouble. And I heard they're gonna allow you like the games from next year to be played or like demo versions. You can play them early next week. They're gonna be so many games. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting move from Microsoft.
Well, we'll see what they do.
Yeah, stuff like confidence.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we
man,
appreciate
Battlefield
you, bro.
is trash. It's flop. Thank you so much for taking
Hell
my
yeah.
call, Mike. Talk later.
Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, remember when you used to make good content?
No, I don't. Tell me when. I did.
I mean, you used to make good content
When?
like a few years ago.
When?
But it was about like 2020. That was when you made good content, but now you're just getting lazy.
Shut up! Hello, you're on the air. It's getting cold and dark out here, folks. So that means the show's going to wind down out here. Supposedly, we still got battery. I don't know how the fuck we still got battery. One bar on the external, but it is getting dark and cold out here. Nonetheless, hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
You was talking about a battlefield, a small battlefield. They already did that. It's called Titanfall 2.
Well, I think the Titanfall guy's coming to Battlefield now, right?
I don't know.
Well,
but it's
why
already there.
Why do you guys call in and not know what you're talking about? Like, how do you call into a gaming show?
You're a fake gamer.
You're the fake gamer. You don't have the research. You don't have the research. You don't do your homework. She doesn't love you. She doesn't love you. You've never seen a vagina. You've never seen a vagina. I mean, these people call in, and they just say literally nothing. Okay. All right, get him on the line. Let's go. I need like a hardcore fan. I will pay someone to come onto my show and chill Battlefield. And I need genuine opinions. I don't want you to conform, okay? But I need to find a Battlefield player that is 100% satisfied with the current state of Battlefield. I will pay that person to come onto my show. I don't care how much, okay? I want to find someone who is legitimately, authentically, 100% satisfied with the current state of Battlefield. They don't have any problems. They don't have any wants. I need to find that person because I know there's one person out there that exists. Hello, you're on the air. All right, we're going to ban this guy. See you later. See you later. Have fun in the asylum. Report abuse. Yeah, ban him. Block him. I got abused emotionally. Oh, man. Dude, I will play Battlefield out here. I'll get it installed tomorrow, and there won't be any bugs. I mean, it might not run great because, trying to stream and game on a laptop without power, like, that's a recipe for fucking disaster, right? But we'll play Battlefield probably. We'll potentially play Battlefield tomorrow, and there won't be any problems. You guys just need to admit that you guys can't handle Battlefield anymore. You guys, you guys can't handle Battlefield. The TikTok has ruined it for you. That's what you're basically, by saying Battlefield 2042 sucks. You just can't handle it. You're like, oh, Michael, the maps are too big. No one's complaining about the size, Well, your mother is because she can't take too much anymore. But, all right. So we're going to close Skype. If you guys can't handle this guy needs to be off the air. I don't know why this guy's still on the air. Okay, get off my air. Resume call. Let's block this guy. The fuck's going on? Let's resume the call, then hang up on this piece of shit.
Ice the One donated €2 through Super Chat. Bring back Margarita Mackel.
No,
Bear.
I can't bring someone back that is busy. Okay, he got a life.
Bear.
Quit. You guys,
Bear.
I'm getting really bad out here. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going? Am I on?
Yeah, hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, so I really hate the new Battlefield game. It's glitchy, buggy. I mean, Battlefield's gone woke. I like the old Battlefield way better, man.
I think the old Battlefields are actually pretty terrible.
Yeah, I miss Preston. I miss Garvey. Who's the other? Who's that black guy's name?
No. You're getting weird already, so you're done. You're getting weird already. You're done. Hello, you're on the air.
I did it for the people. I did it for the rock.
Yes, I am the Battlefield caller you were requesting. How much you gonna pay?
You're lying. You're playing
What are you talking
contrarian.
about?
You're playing, dude.
I love every Battlefield game. They're all great. I mean, look at the graphics.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Look at the guns.
Let me ask you this. Are you 100% satisfied with the current state of the game that it's in right now?
Are you kidding me? When they announced that there was no campaign so they could focus on the multiplayer, I was like, this is great.
Come
I will
on, bro.
sell
this
$100
sarcasm
for
is
this.
off the fucking wall out here, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, coming from King Contrarian.
How am I a contrarian?
Your channel is run on Contrarian.
How?
That's
Explain
what
it.
you do.
Explain that. You can't just say it is and then not explain it. So explain it. Here's your floor.
You don't even play games.
How do you know that? Do you have proof?
I mean,
How can you sit there and make a claim like that?
time-
How can you sit there and make an allegation like that without any fucking proof, you dumbass? How can you say I'm not a gamer when you don't have any fucking proof?
Because you're outside all the time. You're not even playing games. You're outside streaming.
I'm only outside for 2 hours out here.
You never play games. You're a fake gamer.
You're baseless right now. You have nothing. You have no gas in the tank. So just shut your mouth, okay? You have nothing to say.
It's over.
No, it's over for you because you're not listening.
Bear donated €1 through Super
Battlefield
Chat.
2042 is going to be game of the year.
Well, I mean,
whether you
no,
whether you
you're
like
the
it or
one
not,
that's
it's a great
playing
game.
dude. You're like the mod for Fortune. Look, you're literally playing contrarian over here, dude.
It's a great game. I mean, what's not to like? Futuristic weapons, Russia, China.
Oh
I mean,
Jesus,
come
the
on,
talking
like, this is a
points,
great
the
game.
talking points, man. Do you have
I
anything
mean, it's a-
of
it's a
substance to
great-
say? Do you
it's
have
a
any real
great-
opinions? Do you have anything to say, Mr. CEO of E? Or
CEO of it. Well, I'm a very wealthy man. I'm CEO of it.
that doesn't interest me. Those are fake people and depressed people. So, do you have anything to say?
You don't
We're
like
gonna
jumping-
move the
you
wheels
don't-
to someone who does. Okay, we need
you
some
don't-
wholesome callers
you
in
don't
here.
like jump-
You
you
know
don't
what?
like
You're
jumping-
done.
you don't like
You're
jump-
done. You're done. You voted Hillary Clinton. You voted Hillary Clinton. You have nothing to fucking say. You're a loser, dude. Go back to 4channel. Like, he's the fucking contrarian. Fucking dumbass. Like, dude, get out of here. I'm a fake gamer, but I have no proof. That if you can prove to me that I'm a fake gamer, then go ahead and do it. But you don't have proof because I take my consoles offline, so it doesn't register how much playtime I have. So deal with that, Bone. Hello, you're on the air.
Dude, have you been seeing what Tom Henderson is saying?
Well, I follow him, but he's
Tom.
I mean, yeah, what about him?
Yeah, dude. Well, he recently said like the next one, it's gonna be a hero shooter now. The next Battlefield. Unbelievable.
Holy shit!
I mean,
It's even worse. It's even worse.
Yeah, like
what does that mean?
I mean, I thought they fired like all those fucking people and like leaving, like it's just a mess, dude. And you called it again. But these Battlefield fanboys, they don't want to.
Well, I mean, now I might appreciate 2042 because if they're going to do hero shooter, oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking lost, dude. Like I don't really know what else to say. It's a shame because Battlefield 4, I like that, but that was literally the last good one. Like it's been shit for almost a decade now.
Once TikTok came out, I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, I mean, people's attention spans have changed. TikTok is reprogramming people.
I agree with that, though. I don't see what that has to do with Battlefield.
Well,
but
because I mean, Battlefield is a
agree.
boring game. Every Battlefield game is boring. You got to roam around these big maps to go to the action. Like, no one's playing that in 2021. Like, in 2016, it was totally different. TikTok didn't exist. Now people have attention spans of, like, 0.2 seconds. So they scroll. No one's playing this fucking boring-ass big map bullshit. It needs to be small map, constant action. That's why Call of Duty is more popular. It's more accessible.
Yeah, and that's probably where the heroes are going to come in because it's going to like.
What does that mean?
It's
Heroes?
going to make everything faster paced.
What does that mean?
It's
heroes.
Yeah, well, they said it's going to be a hero shooter, which is like, I don't know.
Overwatch?
Like, you know what Overwatch is?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Or like Black Ops 4, maybe.
Oh,
like,
I will buy Battlefield
yeah,
2042 right now to show my support. If they're going to take it in that direction.
Some of those developers are talented, but somewhere along the line, like the leadership, like there's just no true vision of creating a experience of substance.
Well, I mean, yeah,
that
I told
Battlefield
people
fans
that
need.
back in June.
You know, I told people back that in June. I said, "There's nothing here." That's why they had to throw portal mode in because there's no substance to the game. Well, no one gave me the trophy, so now I'm gonna come out here and tell you it's great because that's what you all deserve.
I mean, dude,
and I
like,
did
they
have fun with
literally-
it. So
I mean, how? Well, that's
I mean,
good,
I
but-
was right technically. I was right technically according to the general consensus, but no, I still had fun with it. But if they're going to do hero shooter for Battlefield whatever, you know, and that's what's happening with Far Cry as well. They're going always online with Far Cry, always online with Assassin's Creed. So if you hated the old school, like, you know, you were tired of Far Cry because it was the same old shit, well, now it's going to be even worse. Like, so everything's getting worse. You know, with that hero shooter shit, like, that sounds trash.
Well, man, they're just going where the money's at, you know? Like, they don't want to have quality experiences because, like, I mean, like you said, TikTok, it's like they need to have these external rewards, like they don't care about a good story or a good gameplay. Like, they need those skins and dances and all that shit that keep them battle passes and keep them coming back. You
Well,
know?
I'm not gonna
It's like
lie.
a
Like,
dopamine hit for them.
I kind of want to play as Santa Claus in Battlefield 2042. Fuck it, it's already a joke of a
No,
game.
what
So
you
fuck it,
mean?
I'm gonna buy that shit to piss y'all off, and you can play with me on PS5.
Dude,
But, bro,
I don't know why they don't.
When
I
does
mean, like, fucking-
the Halo Infinite campaign come out? Like next week?
Yeah, December 8th.
Oh,
I got
shit.
I got Game Pass code on sale, and I'll lock that baby in when that comes out. And
Man, bro,
we'll have to dissect that.
what if that doesn't hit that home run? I mean, you know, look, Halo Infinite is
They'll-
already kind of dying. Like, I mean, the multiplayer is kind of falling off already. And next week they got the
Yeah,
Halo,
dude,
they got
but-
they got the Call of Duty maps. So
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, and
but,
that's going to
dude,
take
so,
all the
like,
players from Halo Infinite to Call of Duty because they're both free. And you know, you want to go to something that's new as opposed to Halo that's already 2 weeks old now, 3 weeks old. So
Yeah, and like, you know, people gave Dr. Disrespect shit for saying like it would be dead.
oh,
in 2 weeks because of the
he's
Battle
still
Royale,
right. He's
but-
still right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's all just social media, it's just fake shit. But apparently, it's like leading the Game Awards like fan vote. Like, what the fuck? It's not even a finished game. Like, are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah,
they're
like,
saying that
it
Halo
might be-
Infinite, it's not even out.
Exactly, dude.
Oh,
It's literally
Jesus
a
God.
fucking
I'm-
quarter-
No way.
Dude, I'm not bullshitting you. Like, get on fucking the Game Awards website and look for yourself.
Oh my.
The fucking player
God.
vote.
Well, does it say multiplayer? Or
I mean,
they?
what-
Oh my God.
It just says Halo Infinite. I think.
Oh,
but, dude,
that's
like, what does this say?
bullshit.
What does this say about society? Like, dude.
Well, Dying Light 2 has over 80 awards. The game's not even out yet, so.
Oh my God, dude. I did a video on that, and man, they're seething. But
Oh, they are. I
shit.
saw the comments. They don't do that to my shit anymore. I think they got desensitized a little bit. But, you know, I mean, we're just telling it like it is, and they can't handle it. I mean, we want these games to be great. I mean, I don't understand. If the food inspector doesn't exist, the quality of the food won't get better. You need someone like the food inspector to come in and assess the food and say, you know what? The chicken's cold. You're serving raw chicken. Shut it down. And then you go open up the restaurant in 2 weeks and fix the goddamn problem. You know?
Exactly, but you know, I guess these people just they don't want to progress. They're just a bunch of vegetables. They're in a vegetative state. You know, they just want to stay at the status quo, I guess, and not evolve. I don't know, but dude, even Village is number 2. Like, what the fuck? Like, that game died. Like,
I'm done. I mean,
But-
dude, are you fucking the whole list of shit?
dude. Well, are you gonna stream the awards by any chance?
I mean, probably we'll try. It's gonna be cold out here, but
Well, it starts at like 8 o'clock probably.
Oh.
So.
well,
Yeah,
you know, I don't
but
know.
you-
We'd have to.
But you and Dylan should get together to that, because if Cyberpunk wins RPG of like the year, like you gotta break
Oh,
some shit
bro.
or do something, man, because
Oh,
my
bro. Yeah, and I got to cover Cyberpunk again on the 10th, which is next Friday. So 1 week from today, we got to do the big show 1 year later.
good shit. Well, I'm gonna keep moving the wheels, but
Hell yeah, bro. We appreciate you.
just Jesus Christ. Halo Infinite, fuck. Okay.
It's over. Oh, man. Dude, Village is not the game of the year. I will expose that shit on Twitter right now. Okay, Village is. I mean, maybe it was done day one, but there's nothing there, so that's why it was done day one. There's literally nothing to the game. It's a fucking rental game. You go from museum to museum. Hello, you're on the air.
Michael, I see you for who you really are.
Oh, let me guess. A contrarian, a shill, a fake
No,
person,
no.
a loser.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh.
I see that Mountain Dew. I saw you flexing it.
No!
I did my research, Mike. I did my research, and guess what I saw? I only saw one video on Call of Duty Vanguard. And then I started connecting the dots even more, Michael. And guess what?
What the fuck is
guess
this?
Who has a deal with Mountain Dew? Guess who has a Mountain Dew? Guess who has a Mountain Dew deal? Call of Duty Vanguard. You are a Call of Duty Vanguard fanboy, and you want to see us Battlefield.
That is not true. That is not true.
That is true.
I have exposed Vanguard on my Twitter.
Oh, the Twitter. You know as good as everybody that social media and your YouTube are two completely different animals. That's how it is in the entertainment industry.
Oh yeah, I'm such a I did buy Call of Duty over Battlefield. So what do you want me to tell you?
Oh, see, I'm getting you. Show that can.
Why?
So,
What does this can have to do with Call of Duty? Get off the fucking Xanax,
Mountain
dude.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, but you're
Mountain
not looking
Dew.
at what version it is. This is like special version you can't get anymore.
I get that. But
I don't
Mountain
think you
Dew, the
do.
company,
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do.
Well,
I
she
don't
probably
think you
doesn't
do. I don't
love.
think you understand.
Have you ever been to the strip club?
I've not.
Well,
I have actually.
No,
I
you
have
just
in
said
the
you
GTA
haven't.
I have in the GTA trilogy remaster.
Oh, Lord, that is not the same, okay?
I know.
Who is this?
Well, anyways, man, I thought I'd just call you out.
Yeah, just call me out some more. Well, listen, we got more callers. We're moving the wheels. You're done. Hello, you're on the air. All this fake news in here, all these fake fans.
Michael, I think I'm here to ask you one question. What do you think he gave here?
What the fuck did you just say? You need to get help. I don't know what the fuck the guy said. Probably something good, not good. Jeff Keighley will give Death Stranding Director's Cut Game of the Year. It's not even on the nomination list. It came out in 2019, you dumb idiot. Who the fuck made that comment? Jeff Keighley ain't giving that shit Game of the Year. It's fucking 2019. Although, if I had to say, that might be up on that list. I mean, Death Stranding's a game. That's why it flopped too. I mean, according to the incels, because, God damn, Kojima. I mean, what an experience, Like, say what you want about Death Stranding, but at least it's fucking memorable. You either love it or hate it. You can at least come to that fork in the road. Death Stranding. You can come to that fork in the road. All right. Either what we're going to do here, guys, we got to wind this one down, okay? I know you guys like hanging out here for fucking hours on end, but let me tell you this. We're losing daylight. It's getting cold out here. So we're going to have to wrap this up. So we got last call here, okay? Get the calls in. Get your word in because we're going to wind the show down, okay? So we got about 5 minutes left out here. So 5 minutes, get the calls in. If you wanted to call, now's your last opportunity. It's the last call at the bar before the bar closes, okay? You guys wouldn't know because you don't step outside of your parents' basement. Nonetheless, let's make it happen. Let's make it pop in a way that makes sense out here. Otherwise, we're going to sit out here and we'll end it earlier than 5 minutes. So you're going to have to make that decision on what you want to do. And I don't care if you got here. You guys are fake fans, okay? Where's this coming from? And we are the incels. We are the incels. No one loves us. We are the incels. Oh, God. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Bear.
I don't
Just
have time.
kidding, good stream.
Hello, you're on the air. I think this is a new caller. I'm going to call him back. He might have gotten scared. Too bad. You know, there's a lot of dynamics to this show. You call in, you know, I might start yelling. Deal with it. We're going to call this guy back. He seems like a new caller, but I think I scared him off. Too bad. Hello, you're on the air.
Why are you calling me?
Because you just fucking called me.
No, this is your show. Don't call me bitch.
Hey, shut him off!
Fucking idiot.
Shut him off! Go back to 4 channel, you dumb
Midnight
fuck.
Shepherd donated $19.99
Midnight Shepherd!
through Super Chat. Love you, man.
That's what we're talking about. Hell yeah, by the way, appreciate it. Midnight Shepherd coming through really hard and really strong in the face of adversity. Paid fans? Yeah, okay. Well, I was hoping to get one more. I was hoping to get one more caller in here, but apparently that ship has sailed. So hurry up, guys. Let's go. Get one more caller. Let's go. Come on.
Loki Face donated
Shit's
£2
on the screen. Let's
through
go.
Super Chat. Paid fans, Peacock,
Yeah.
Glass, Peacock.
Go watch the Chucky
Cocktail
season,
Glass,
okay? It's on Peacock right now.
Cocktail
The whole
Glass,
damn fucking
Peacock,
season. Go watch
Cocktail
that and tell me
Glass,
what you think.
Peacock,
Hello, you're on the air. Let's go.
Glass,
It's getting cold out here. We got to move the damn wheel. Santa Claus is coming. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I don't know anymore. I really have lost track.
I think Microsoft's poised to really hit a home run with this Halo campaign.
What about the Halo campaign?
I think it's going to slap.
Hello? How much did they pay you to come over here and make that comment? It's gonna slap. What the fuck does that mean?
TBN,
I'm not a fucking
Snakebite
zoomer.
donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Hail world class, man dancing,
Yeah, hell yeah, by the way, appreciate that.
man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing, man dancing.
We are the incels today. And we'll keep on incelling every night.
Kino and Comfy.
We are the incels. I need some backing vocals, bro. That's fucking Queen. You gotta go with me. Hello, you're on the air. Let's go. We need a concert out here. What are you doing? What are you doing? We got a simpleton on the line here. Quit being a creep, dude. Quit being a creepazoid. Get off my air. You're done. Oh, holy shit! Midnight Shepherd came through with a $20 super chat. 2x 20 on combo. We didn't do the list today because it's getting. Well, we didn't do it. We got lazy. Nonetheless, we appreciate that very much so. Midnight Shepherd, Kurt, King of the Jungle, I'm pretty positive, with the $40 super chat in total. Hello, you're on the air, Freddy Krueger.
Super adult is you wrong.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut
up, dude! Jason Cameron with the 4 quarters coming through. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate that. Jason Cameron with the 4 quarters coming through. And we're going to continue to move the wheels in a way that makes sense. Hello. Please! Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Michael, guess who it is, man?
I don't know.
Guess who it is?
Oh, my God.
It's been a long time, but I've been here.
No, you have not. How are you the biggest fan? You don't call in.
Beaver 1999 donated £1.
Is this MVP? Is this MVP?
Chat. Comfy stream.
No, this is the guy who you think is MVP.
No, dude, you are the same guy. I am convinced. I met MVP in real life. You sound the same.
No, I'm Little Caesars, bro. I'm biggest fan.
Smirking face.
Dude, you're MVP. There's no way.
I'm not MVP, bro.
This is MVP.
No, this is biggest fan. We're two different people.
Well,
why do you sound the same?
Through Super Chat. Paid fans everywhere. Stay real, Mr. Michael. Christmas tree.
Well, we got to go to Little Caesars, dude.
Christmas tree.
Well, when you coming?
Well, you're in Detroit?
Huh?
This is MVP!
No, it's not MVP.
Prove it.
Hey, did you actually meet MVP in real life, though?
Yeah, I met you in real life. Don't play dumb.
Midnight Shepherd donated $19.
Oh my God, this is fucking MVP. Come on, dude.
Through Super Chat. Please.
Dude, it's not MVP. I don't know why you always think.
Who is this? Who is
I'm MVP.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not.
Well,
Bro,
how are we gonna have this dinner date then?
Well, I'll fly you out. Where,
Well, I'm not
from
vaccinated.
wherever you are. You're not vaccinated?
No.
Okay, well, what if I come pick you up personally and then we head to the Little Caesars?
All right.
What do you say? What do you say?
You got any? We can go to the strip club, bro. Let's go, baby.
Bro, let's go. Hey, Michael, come on. And what kind of pizza do you like? Let me ask you that.
I mean, whatever's on the menu.
Cheese.
Whatever's on the menu, bro. What you mean, homie?
Sausage?
This is MVP.
No, it's not.
Well, you must be his
Michael
fucking
likes
clone because
anchovies.
holy shit.
Michael likes anchovies pizza, and it's so unfortunate.
Yeah. That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They can't afford that.
You can't afford that, bro. No, you're making all that YouTube money.
Oh, here we go. This is what MVP would fucking say. Oh yeah, make it all that. You know, you guys act like I'm fucking Mr. Beast out here. Jesus Christ.
You are. Squid Game. Michael does like Squid Game.
Well, we have to have people for that, and I mean, you'd have to have a lot of people for that. And they ain't coming
Dude,
out
you
here
got,
for
like,
they ain't gonna agree to do the show with only 200 viewers. Okay, that'd be a hard fucking sell.
Michael, should I buy Battlefield? I've been playing Halo, but I didn't buy Battlefield. What do you think?
Well, maybe do the trial if it's still available.
All right, but you contend that the game is actually not as bad as people are making it out to be, right?
I mean, it depends. I mean, yeah, in terms of bugs on console anyway, I haven't seen, you know, yeah, they're exaggerating, I'll tell you that. I mean, look, if you're anal about, like, hardcore Battlefield shit, then you might be disappointed, but I don't know.
All right, well, I mean, I watched Angry Joe's review, and, you know, but you did say that was an old build.
Well, that's what I got from it. I mean, he didn't play the update just came out yesterday, and he put the video out yesterday, so obviously it wasn't in the video, all the new improvements.
Right.
But they don't want to cover that
Right.
because that's not as juicy, you know.
Yeah, that's not part of the agenda. You don't get any views out of positivity.
I know.
It's
If you turn it on the nightly news, everyone's dying, everyone's, you know, drug overdoses, getting shot. I'm not kidding. It's literally the reality. Every damn day people watch the news, and it's depressing news. Because that sells.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's why you don't hear about good things. And I mean, if you go on and say if you go on and say like something is fine or something is average,
yeah,
nobody's gonna want to watch that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna either. Everything has to be either the best game ever,
Yeah, or the worst.
game
Yeah,
ever.
exactly.
Made.
It's one extreme or the other. One extreme or the other.
You can't have any in between. Like you'll get people, you know, playing God of War 2018, which is it's fine. You know, it's pretty mid tier in reality, but you know, because it's okay, people inflate that and say it's good, so they can get, you know, 1 million more views. They say it's the best game of all time. No, it's not. You know,
I agree.
They do it with everything, man.
I know.
It's so like literally every game that has come out in 2021, Ratchet and Clank, pretty mid. You know, to be honest with you. And everybody's like, this is the best game, you know, Pixar movie game of all time. No, it's not. Same thing on Xbox, bro. Psychonauts 2 is mid.
Well, luckily it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, that's true. It is essentially free. I mean, yeah. Well, Halo Infinite. You know, we're getting ready for that out here.
Yeah.
The big return.
Yeah, we're gonna see how that shapes up.
Yeah. All right, bro. I'll let you get to other callers, bro. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, bro. We appreciate you.
Fan.
We appreciate you.
Beaver 1999 donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Pure Blood Mackle, bear.
We gotta wind this one down, folks. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing today, Mike?
We're out here.
Good stuff, man. Yeah, just got one question, Mike. Can I touch your wiener, Mike? Can I touch it, man? Let me just touch the wiener.
bear.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all hear that, folks? Y'all hear what Big Mike said? Big Mike said I can touch the winner. Let's go.
Let's go. Wait, I can't hear what you're saying. What you mean, homie?
Hookers and cocaine all weekend, man.
Whoa, what?
Hookers and cocaine all weekend.
Ooh, we're leaving. Hello, you're on the air. Holy shit, we just got a brand new member, AP.
All right. What is 3 squared divided by 2?
I don't know.
It's 1. It's
No. Let's go. Hello, you're on the air. Last couple callers here. Let's go.
Hey, Michael. Hey, all right. Hey, Battlefield Chill here.
No way.
So I bought the PS5 specifically for Battlefield.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted it before when it came out, so all my friends we could all play this motherfucker. And I've heard shit talking about it before I bought it. I watched shit talking after I bought it. Watched the whole Angry Joe fucking review, and like you, surprised that he put it out as quickly as he did. I could have sworn it was going to be at least a week or two off for his review, especially if it's an hour and almost 20-minute review. So I really don't understand what the fuck, why he came at it that angle. You know what I mean? I'm listening to what you're saying, and it sort of makes sense, but you got to review a game that's fucking, a full game and not like in disrepair as it was, on launch or pre-launch or whatever the fuck. So I'm playing it, and I'm have to tell you, I'm having fucking fun with it.
Yeah.
10 hours in, 12 hours in, I'm having a good time. I don't know really what the big problem is. I mean, there is work to be done, absolutely. But for now, it's a fun fucking game.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I
really
agree.
don't.
I agree. And I mean, that it is fucking fun, especially when you got your buddies with you and you're going all in with it. Like it's fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing now, I got problems. The thing is, right, when me and my buddies playing, it's shit's fun. The problem is, though, I got people on PC, I got people on PS5. There's no fucking audio chat. Like, you can do the audio chat within the PS5, but I can't talk to my PC guys, and that needs to fucking change.
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty.
I don't know what.
Yeah, that's pretty crucial.
Yeah, and how me and my but the thing is, I'm not going fuck this. You know what I mean? I'm like, listen, it was bad decision. Me and my friends are laughing because people actually chat, like write chat in the game. We're like, what's this? Fucking 2005 we're fucking chatting in game, like typing in game. It's fucking ridiculous. And you're typing in a game, and at the same time I'm watching visuals I've never fucking seen before. The fidelity and the frame rate on the PS5 is unfucking believable. And like,
Francis
I guess
Chainsaw
graphics
Gremp
are out
donated
because
$2
you're
through
you're
Super
like
Chat.
you're a
Buy
douchebag if you talk
Battlefield
about
and
graphics.
consume Mountain
It's not
Dew.
about the graphics, it's just the fucking visual medium, you dickwad. Like, why wouldn't it be about the graphics? For real. Like, there's a million things going on in the game. There's the fucking weather shit's going on. There's 128 players on a map. There's fucking vehicles out the ass. The maps are huge. Listen, if you don't like that type of game, you don't like that type of game. That's fine. But if you like Battlefield and you like a fucking huge game
donated
that is just insane at
through
times,
Super Chat.
I mean, I don't know what
Stop shilling Mackle.
more you want. I mean,
Chill.
optimization,
Chill.
yeah. I'm not a PC
Chill.
guy, so that's up for them. But it runs fucking smooth on the PS5.
It really does. It really does run really fantastic on console. And I think everyone I've talked to doesn't play it on console, so they don't have that. They don't have that perspective, and maybe it is worse on PC. I don't know if you don't have a supercomputer, but dude, I mean, everything you said makes sense because as someone who has put some hours into it, it is fucking fun. And I'm playing alone too, but I still feel like I'm a part of a team. We're working together, we're doing shit, and the destruction's pretty good too. The audio design, I mean, to say it's the worst thing in the world, I think it's disingenuous. I think there's exacerbating problems and everything.
And I feel, listen, these fucking devs probably busted their balls on this game, and they're just getting shit on, unmercifully shit on, which the devs and the publisher are two different fucking groups, right?
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, well, you can't, you got to give it, you can't give DICE a pass all the time. I'm like, Yeah, you can. You're dealing with fucking EA, and was that the? You know what I'm saying? They sold their an EA product. They needed it out for Christmas, then they put it out. Was it in the best state? Probably not, especially on PC. But they got the money, and they're going to optimize. They're already fucking working on it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Listen,
and this isn't new to Battlefield. Like Battlefield is always kind of So I don't know why people are pretending to be surprised. Like, oh shit, Battlefield. It's like it's always had a pretty fucking
yeah. It's always rough.
Yeah.
Look, every fucking launcher since the original game. And listen, the big thing is it's a shooter, and the fucking gunplay is unsatisfying. Dude, Battlefield is not COD. It's like I'm not comparing it to it, but I'm comparing it to in gunplay. COD's gunplay is really tight. It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's there. They have that fucking fine tune, but also you're dealing with 6-on-6 death matches, man. Like it's a little different in huge, gigantic open spaces where there's tons of shit going on. 128 players now, vehicles, destruction, fucking weather. I mean, they really are pushing. Not the limit, I don't think, but they're pushing it. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, it feels like it's entering the next gen sort of era with all that shit going on.
Yeah.
And seeing just the craziness of it. You got fights up in the air, you got boots on the ground, you got dynamic weather, the audio, crazy things happening all across the fucking map. It's all dynamic and it's crazy.
Dude, exactly. And the reason why I still bought it after all this shit talking is like I said, I bought the PS5. I'm like, I'm buying this fucking game. You know what I mean? I'm hearing terrible reviews. Like, I probably shouldn't. I was kind of wary of it. I'm like, what, is this that much of a piece of shit? And me and my friends were like, no, there's not another game like this, like that I can play on the PS5 with other people with the fucking multiplayer combat full Battlefield shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Warzone's not like that. Obviously like Cold War Vanguard's not like that. It's all it's just a different feel.
There's nothing
right?
there's nothing like it. I mean, seriously.
Exactly. It's really crazy. Like me and my friends, we hop in a fucking vehicle, and it's like literally one of the funnest things I can do in a video game right now. And to hear I mean, you can have problems with a game, but to kill it after these devs probably busted their balls for thousands of hours trying to get this out, to be playable because EA's forcing it, which they probably did. It's a shame, man. I really do. It's a fucking shame. And most of these guys don't understand what the fuck it takes, or the fucking talent you have to have, and to work the crazy hours that these dudes work, push a product out, and then people shit on it.
Oh.
And don't even talk about the positive aspect.
Imagine working on something for years and then it just gets torn down the moment it's out. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that. I mean. It didn't used to be like that because the internet didn't exist. It wasn't as prominent.
It's
back in
toxic,
the day.
dude. And like you say, it is. It's a toxic era we live in. You know what I mean? And the caller said before, it's either it's great or it's fucking blows. And I'm just not like that. It's sort of like I'm a balanced person. Like, listen, it's some shit. There's some aspects to it that need to be fixed. The fucking audio. How do you not have chat in it?
Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess they got emotes, but yeah, I mean that is.
You need it, and listen, and they need what they need in this game to tighten it up to is the command. The chat. The chat needs to be revamped. There's a game called Hell Let Loose on the PS5, which was free. Fucking phenomenal game. Seems like more like an indie game. It's a hardcore World War I game. Fucking great game. They have a chat implementation. There's a commander. There's the squad leader. The squad leader talks to commander. The commander talks to the squad leader. They can only hear each other. Then the squad leader relays that information back to their squad.
Wow.
Phenomenal fucking audio. Phenomenal setup for a chat, right?
Yeah.
They need to do something like that, and the game gets that much better because this is a strategy game.
It really is. It really is.
It's almost like an RTS. You know what I mean? It's sort of like an RTS, the way, because you have the vehicles, you need to be on the same page. And now,
as a cohesive unit, that's what's fun about it. Like you can be the medic and you can just fucking revive people if you really want to play like that.
Exactly. And I have to say again, the problem, there is an issue with, say, everybody can have an AA or a fucking RPG. Because you're flying in a vehicle, you got fucking 9 fucking anti-aircraft missiles because everybody can have them as an infantry. You know what I mean? So there's things that can be tightened up and made better. And guess what? I feel like they will do that. And the thing with DICE is, when you write something and they see it enough and you give them information, they will go and change that shit, because they're like one of the best developers at listening to the community than I don't think almost any of the other developers out there. Maybe Rockstar. Rockstar's good too, for the big guys. You know what I mean? The head honchos. Fucking Activision, they don't give a fuck, or whatever. Whoever's making the latest Call of Duty, they could give a fuck. They got your money already. But I don't know, man. I'm having fun with it. I think it's just going to get better. I'm sticking with it. If you want to fucking don't play it, that's all. And go find another 1,000 fucking games you can play. But I don't think this experience right here can be duplicated right now. There's I don't know, another game. Do you know another game that is like this? Like, that's why I'm playing it, because I want that experience.
No, I mean, I don't know, not on the scope and level that Battlefield is at right now with the 2042.
No,
there's nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I bought it. It might need work, but like I said, but no one brings up like the graphics, the fidelity, the fucking smoothness, all this shit going on. And like I say, I'm talking about PS5.
Right, yeah. I played
and
on
I haven't had a drop frame.
No, well, that's the thing. Yeah. We're the only ones that play on the console, so they don't.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's just crazy how, like, I literally haven't had a drop frame, but I keep hearing about.
I know. I'm serious. I was like, what the hell are people complaining about? Like, this shit is fucking smooth on console. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame because I know a lot of the hardcore Battlefield fans are on PC. That's like my friend. My friend's running a pretty decent rig. It's not like he doesn't have a 3090. He doesn't have a 30, one of the lower grade models, but he still plays it, and he says it's pretty good. But, it sucks. Listen, that I think in the patch has been fixed. So on the PC side, I think it should be good from now, going forward. But, I was surprised with Angry Joe, why he let that review go so early and not waited 1 or 2 weeks on it. I didn't think he needed to push it.
He released it the day before, the big patch came out, or yesterday or whatever.
And he's waited before on reviews. So that's why I was really surprised. And I like his shit, man. I listen to him.
I do too. I do too.
Points. Yeah.
I just think it's a little disingenuous to not, hold out when they have announced that there's like this big update coming. I mean, it's a live service game, so like to review an old build of the game is literally obsolete. Like, that build does not exist anymore. So what you're showing isn't really the game anymore. Like, it has improved.
True.
And no one can play that old version that he's showing. So I think that's just not fair.
No. You know what I think he was pissed at too, which I think is true, but if you're going to put the money down, it's like a risk. You pay $110 to play 4 days earlier, and it was not in a good state at that time. Yeah. I could see being salty over that. That's a lot of money to plunk down for a fucking game. But, dude, I would never do that anyway. I say wait, you know what I mean? But
that's exaggerating for just, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, listen, I wouldn't do that, but that's, I could see where he's coming from. But right now, in the state it is, if you don't have fun with it, then you don't like fucking Battlefield. You know what I mean?
And I agree. I honestly think that's what it is. I think people can't come to the realization that maybe they just have outgrown this sort of like, like you said, it's Battlefield. I mean, people saying it's not anything like Battlefield, but I'm not really sure.
Dude, if I hear fucking running simulator, it's a running simulator. Dude, what the fuck are you? What are you talking about? Do you even play the fucking Battlefield series, dude? If you're not in the maps have always been fucking huge.
Yeah, they have
all the time, dude. 1942. That's all you did was run the fuck around. And then there was hardly, and there was vehicles, but it was, it's been since the inception of the series. So to say that, there's no cover, there's blah, 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 you get picked off. Yeah, it's the name of the game, man. So, listen, I'm hoping that the community sticks with it. I think it will, and I think it's going to be a niche community. But like you said, this is a niche game anyway that they're trying to push out there like a fucking COD,
Right.
And this is not a streamable game. You know what I mean? Streamers don't want to stream this game because, they want that fast-paced fucking
Yep.
6-on-6
That's what it
action.
is.
You know
That's
what
it is.
saying?
Yep.
So, whatever. Listen, have fun with it. You don't, whatever. You know, I'm just saying. I think if you want that experience, you go into it, you're going to fucking be surprised how much better it is than people are saying it is. So,
Oh, absolutely.
that's my fucking 2 cents.
Hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you for calling in, brother.
All right, man. Take it
Hell
easy.
yeah. Take care. Alrighty, folks, we are winding this one down. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. It is too dark out here to continue, but we do appreciate you guys for joining us here today, and it seems like the chat is not even discussing the topic at hand, so that means we're definitely out of here. But with that said, we do appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we will see you later. It's over.